It worked. I figured out how to make the thing do the thing.
That
Hot
was
damn.
fantastic.
I know. It was 21 seconds of meh. But you know what? It was the first 21 seconds of the new revamped version of the Moon Eagles Wrestling Podcast. I, of course, am Dewan L. Hearn, more affectionately known as the Moon. I will figure out where my camera is. And we are live. Don't get used to it. I mean, maybe every once in a while, maybe for like big things, we'll do the live. But
Sure.
don't get used to it. But you're going to see us here on YouTube. It's a brand new dedicated channel. You're either watching this on the new dedicated Moon Eagles Wrestling YouTube channel, or you're watching it on the Moon Media YouTube channel. It's going to be here just in case you missed the need to subscribe to the other one. Now you know. Find the Moon Eagles Wrestling Podcast channel on YouTube. It's like YouTube/@ the Moon Eagles Wrestling Podcast. You should be able to find this color scheme, that logo. And then you can do the things where you subscribe and like and do the things. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I'm probably not actually pointing at it.
Where?
I thought I was, but I always get that wrong. It's funny. Like I turn around and I when I'm on with Sako, I'm like, yeah, Sako's right here. She's not. It's so opposite. I screw it up every single time. There's guests. I'm pointing to them. I'm on the wrong side. It's ridiculous. This is why I don't watch myself back. So if you're generally familiar, you know that I've been doing the Moon Eagles Wrestling Podcast for a little while, and I felt like my show was missing something. It was missing a little back and forth dynamic. Otherwise, you've just been hearing me bitch about wrestling for the last couple of years, off and on. And I was in search of a podcast co-host, and after a few conversations, it almost became obvious. It was almost obvious to a point where a friend of mine actually pointed it out. And he's like, why don't you ask Joker? I'm like, Joker's busy, And then Joker's like, I don't have to be busy. I don't have to be busy to talk wrestling. I can do that.
Never too busy to talk wrestling.
Right. So, boom, here we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to welcome Sean Durkin, better known as Joker. We will be referring to each other as Moon and Joker from here forward because why wouldn't we?
Government names are boring.
Right. I mean, when he sees me in person, I'm Moon. When I see him in person, he's Joker. You're going to be Moon and Joker. That's what we're here.
I like it.
So welcome, Joker, to the show. I want to give you the floor and introduce you to the peoples.
Hi. I am, like you said, Sean Joker Durkin. Joker from here on out, apparently. I am one of the co-owners of Malice Manor Haunted Attraction in Clarksville, Indiana. And I am a ridiculously large wrestling fan. Professional wrestling, indie wrestling. I love wrestling. And if there's anything more than haunt I love to talk about, it would be professional and indie wrestling.
And if you don't believe that, find the episode where we discuss world championship material and what it actually counts to be world championship material. Joker was on that show along with Purple Wayne, W.W. Mitchell, Love Wayne. He was on the show too. It was a great episode. I will be moving that episode from the main Moon Media channel to this channel because it was a great episode and I got to keep
that. That episode was so long. I had to leave. I had to leave because I had to go to the haunt to get stuff ready for an event we had like that next night.
Yeah. Like that night or the night after, something like that.
Like the night after. So
we definitely went a little bit longer than we planned. I mean, I didn't know how long we were going to go, but I was just like, I mean, fuck it, the conversation's good. I mean,
let's go.
I'm not going to shut people up.
No. Especially when we're talking real. There was nothing offbeat from what we were talking about.
Exactly. And what's funny is wrestling since then has only proven our point. So if you trust our opinion, if you don't know if you trust us yet, go back, watch that world championship material, and then watch the last few weeks of AEW and WWE. We proved our point. we proved our point. MJF in itself, right, proved that point. MJF is still that guy.
Not on his ways, but guess what?
He's still champ. We got Holly here.
Hi, Holly. Thank you
Holly
for
from Imaginarium.
the welcome.
She's welcoming you here.
Appreciate it.
We got Steven Zimmer checking in.
Steven, hello.
This is one of my dudes from Blue Sky. We do the wrestling commentary on Blue Sky, like every wrestling show. Is one of the first dudes I start talking to. Glad to see this guy up here.
Nice.
What else we got going on? Yeah, she was texting me during WrestleMania. You were texting me during WrestleMania. It was wild. And I'm on Blue Sky with Nash commenting on WrestleMania. Every time there's wrestling on, I'm on there a lot.
But there was a lot more. So much wrestling this week. Not just even this weekend. This week there was a lot of freaking wrestling.
There's so much wrestling, particularly in Vegas. I'm going to get back to this subject here in a little bit.
Everybody's there.
Everyone's there because it's the whole WrestleMania thing. Again, I'm going to let you know we're going to get back to this idea. So hang on, just put this in your back pocket. Grab it real quick. Tuck it in your pocket. Now, real quick before we get to the rest of this episode, I want to throw out a small disclaimer. Little disclaimer. In the course of this episode, 4 names are going to be brought up. Vince McMahon, Linda McMahon, Brock Lesnar, and Hulk Hogan. I stand by fuck Hogan. Actually, kind of fuck all of them. But let's personal thoughts and feelings aside, they were relevant to this weekend's worth of wrestling, and therefore it's a disservice to you to not talk about it. So yes. We are going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it in the gaze of pro wrestling and the significance to the show this weekend. Okay. Like it, hate it, they were there. Well, they were mentioned. There, right. So like it or hate it, we're going to talk about it. So we're just going to do it and move on about that. So fuck them all, but they were there. So let's talk about it. Yeah, like if you, and real quick, if you're not on Blue Sky, you should be. You can find me, Nash, and a whole slew of other people just back and forth about WWE, NXT, AEW, whatever's on, we're there. Pay-per-views, we're there. It's live commentary, dude. It's live commentary.
Fantastic.
So something's coming up and we think we see something coming, we're talking about it's a great time. It has completely shifted how I watch pro wrestling. So I want to thank all of Black Wrestling Sky. Small shout out, hashtag BWS.
Right on.
We got Zimmer here talking about Danhausen. I'm going to talk about Danhausen.
That is definitely going to be talked about a lot.
I'm going to talk about Danhausen. You know what? I'm going to skip this whole lineup of things.
Start with
and
Danhausen.
Real quick, I'm just going to talk about Danhausen. Danhausen is one of these people in professional wrestling that most wrestling fans, if all you've watched is WWE, you don't fully understand Danhausen.
If you watch only WWE, you're a WWE fan, and that's
not a
it.
Wrestling. You're not a wrestling fan.
Wrestling fan. You're a WWE fan, and nothing wrong with it. Nothing against it. I'm here for it.
Just be real about your shit. Just be real about it.
Widen your horizons there, man.
It's like if you only eat the same thing at any particular restaurant.
Over and over.
Like, just try something else. Try the veal. You might like it.
Delicious.
You know what's funny? I was at an event once, like a kind of a charity thank you event, and someone had smoked octopus as an option. The vendor, right?
I would eat it.
Right. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
It's absolutely delicious. You know, like you get like just a dense fish. That's what it tastes like. Like smoked fish, just dense. It was fantastic. It's wonderful.
I love that we're comparing Danhausen to fucking seafood right now.
Well, the point I'm making ultimately is like sometimes when you see it in front of you, you gotta just try it, right? So one of the things that Joker and I have talked about as we talk about revamping the show, we're going to be talking about all kinds of new wrestling topics I haven't otherwise talked about. I hope that he gets to expose me to things I'm just not familiar with. We're going to see AEW. We're going to AEW.
I can't believe you haven't been yet.
I have not been to it. I haven't been to a wrestling show in a long time.
That kind of hurts my heart.
It hurts my heart too, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to go to AEW. And I had the extra ticket. I said, hey, we might as well go do this thing. He's like, let's go. So AEW Cincinnati Dynamite, we're going to be there. Moon Eagles Wrestling Podcast will be present. We might do it. You know what? We might do a live from the hotel afterwards. The fuck am I going to do afterwards? Sleep? I can sleep after the show.
Because we saw a show.
Right. No, it's going to be fine. So hang out for that. Stay tuned for that. That will be down the way. But here's the thing about Danhausen. Danhausen is a character that most won't understand, but I feel like at WrestleMania, Danhausen made sense to everybody.
He got his fucking moment. Let's start there.
Go for it.
Danhausen wasn't supposed to be in WWE. Let's be real.
Ever.
He
was an indie wrestler at best.
And then he went to AEW and he was straight gimmick. He wrestled a little bit, not often.
Very little. Very
and when
little.
he did, it was always tag team. I was there for Hookhausen. I was there for it. You know, he wasn't supposed to be in the W. He wasn't supposed to be there. And this man got his moment. And it was fucking fantastic.
Apparently, for the record, the group of little people wanted to be referred to as midgets. Yeah. They told Michael Cole to call them midgets. So when Michael Cole, best part, Michael Cole is rolling and he is talking about like, hey, it's Danhausen and the midgets. It's like, wait a minute, before the internet gets mad at me, that's what he told me to. That's what they told me to say. Don't get mad at me. And I think in wrestling, that's kind of the label.
Wrestling.
That's kind of the label. So not to be disrespectful to little people.
It's called midget wrestling.
They call it midget wrestling, and no one has changed that. Now, when midget wrestling says, you know what, we no longer want to be referred to as that, we will change our tone and go accordingly. However, that hasn't happened yet. and when it does, we'll comply.
It won't.
And I don't think it will either. I feel like that's this particular place in wrestling that it's like, this is where we are.
So yeah,
this is where we
gimmick, are. Look, the Danhausen gimmick is beautiful to me because we were talking the other day about 80s wrestling, you know, golden era. Danhausen reminds me a lot of like later golden era meeting into Attitude.
That new era,
new era. Yeah, come on, he Doink the Clown. Could you imagine Doink some Danhausen? That'd be fun.
Doink and Danhausen is a show that would be viral today.
It'd be so over.
That could happen after this show right now, and everyone would go and watch it.
It'd be over.
I would watch Doink and Danhausen.
The fucker can wrestle too, though.
Yeah, he can.
His in-ring's fantastic. He just had the debut last week. In-ring. And yay, Danhausen with the W.
He's undefeated.
Undefeated. And had a fucking Mania moment.
And he got the curse over. I'm like, I wasn't sure how he was going to get the curse thing over. And he hasn't had to change anything. That's what I love the most about it. You can live in this space that is just weird-ass wrestling, and it works. He's got the whole hand motions, which is really important, particularly in WWE. You are cursed. And it's like, I love it. I love Danhausen.
It's fun. It's refreshing.
Yes.
And because he is a free agent, he can be on both shows and show up on NXT. Come on.
Danhausen on NXT would be so great. Can you imagine Danhausen being NXT champion?
That'd be fantastic.
I want that now. I didn't realize
his merch is already top of the fucking.
How do you have so much merch and you hit the top?
He's been around for a
day one,
a hot
right?
minute.
Exactly. It's access to his merch. Homie's making bank. Danhausen, you ain't got to worry about that. He's going to be Richhausen here very, very fucking quick.
Already. Richhausen.
No, I don't mind plugging other people because fuck it. Why not? This Chris Van Vliet is an amazing interviewer. I wish to be cool enough to be anywhere in the space of Chris Van Vliet.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's fantastic. But the Danhausen interview, pretty good. We might get cursed, but I don't think so.
No.
You want to curse us? If you really want to curse this show, then you can subscribe to the channel. You can like the video, share it with all your wrestling friends. Curse us that way. How about that?
I don't think Danhausen would curse. I'm too much of a fan.
I mean,
Danhausen all the way. Big Danhausen all the way.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the beauty of pro wrestling. She knew it was coming. She did the hand motions with us. She's cursed. And that right there that's what wrestling is. That's what wrestling's about. Which in particular is what makes WrestleMania weekend so special and so important. Which is why we're covering it on this very live running show. So let's actually get into this weekend in proper order as we discussed before we started. I totally fucked the whole thing by talking about Danhausen, but it was worth talking about because he's fucking Danhausen. So this weekend included the Hall of Fame, WrestleMania's night 1 and 2, and then of course the Monday after Mania. So let's talk about the Hall of Fame. We had 6 people inducted into the Hall of Fame. 1 match was recognized. We had Bad News Brown, Sid Vicious. We had Demolition. We had the Worm, Dennis Rodman. We're going to talk about him. And of course, AJ Styles and Stephanie McMahon.
And Steph. Yep.
You want to start with the controversy or the hour-long introduction of Stephanie McMahon?
Either fucking way, you're going to be talking for a minute. So,
all right,
clever.
Let's get the controversial stuff out. There's a couple of
bullshit out of the way.
Yeah, there are a couple. Excuse me, and there is of course the match that was recognized. They do this immortal moment.
The immortal, yeah.
And it was the Andre the Giant Hogan.
It was slam heard around the world.
Which, if I remember correctly, is not even the first time he slammed Andre.
No, he slammed him so many fucking times.
Yeah.
I believe it's like before the Mania moment, I'd say it was up at 10 or more.
I thought it was like 3 or 4 times prior, but like
I think it was more than that. I'm not sure.
It was so many.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But that's the thing, when not everything is televised and put online, and then when you don't have that kind of exposure to everything.
And back then there was no internet. You didn't have
none of that existed. So you can get away with saying, "Oh yeah, that's the first time. It's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Totally a big deal." Yeah. Why was it a big deal? Because at WrestleMania.
Is it Mania?
It was at WrestleMania. That's all. That was the only reason why it even matters and comes up in conversation. That he slammed Andre a few times prior to this. But there you go. Now when it comes to Bad News Brown, there was like a small video package. It was acknowledged, and then he showed his family in the audience, and that was it.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, I saw a woman, possibly his wife, daughter, like waving the cameras kind of away. It's kind of just like, all right. And that was it. And I felt like that was weird.
Well, both Bad News and Sid were inducted under the Legacy division of the Hall of Fame.
Yes. How do they distinguish the differences there?
I'm not really sure. I just know how they listed.
They did. Now I thought that was so. Do you feel like the controversy was they're not really recognizing particular achievement? It was just like, he was around a long time ago. Throw his name in there.
I think it's almost like a Participation Award.
I fucked that up too.
Mainly because there are several talent from back in the day that are recognizable. They've been around. They were part of big storylines.
Yeah.
They were around for a grip, and the families feel like they want their flowers too. Okay, that's fine. So let's make a legacy division. So there's all kinds of talent from back in the day that other people, fans, think should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Whether or not they had a Hall of Fame career is what's questionable.
And
How many times did they hold a title? How long were they in the company?
Maybe we should talk about like what would make a career Hall of Fame.
A Hall of Fame career? That'd be a good show.
It'd be a good show. You know what? We'll hit up Wayne. We'll see if we can recapture the magic.
Another 3-hour
episode
about one thing. I love it.
But it's a great conversation, right?
Well, yeah.
Because
people have their own opinion of it.
Yeah. And what does quantify Hall of Fame career? Like someone like Randy Orton, to me, it's obvious he would be in the Hall of Fame.
Top bill.
Easy. That's like doesn't even like rock the boat. Now Joe Hendry, he's popular. He's a great wrestler. Are we at Hall of Fame level yet? I don't think we are. No. Someone like Chris Masters or even Carlito, I'd have a hard time putting them in the Hall of Fame. I don't think they've had Hall of Fame careers. Great careers, yes. Right. Memorable careers, yes. I'm a Carlito fan.
Right.
I was really mad that Carlito dipped out. You know why, but it's a different episode. But yeah.
So those characters, those individuals would fall under the legacy.
And I can see
getting their flowers in a certain manner.
So I think maybe some of the issue, particularly with the Bad News Brown induction, if you're saying, hey, you're more of a Chris Masters than you are a Randy Orton, I can see where that might rub you the wrong way a little bit. I can see that. Again, no shade on Chris Masters, no shade on Carlito. Fan of them both. Actually, those two as a tag team was fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
I love those two as a tag team. But
it's
Chris Masters and Carlito they're not Randy Orton.
No.
They're not Booker T. They're not Stone Cold Steve Austin. They're not Triple H. No. And I would say, we'll save this question for the Hall of Fame episode. Should Brock Lesnar be in the Hall of Fame?
I'm going to leave my answer for that show.
I think we should. But the Sid Vicious controversy is a little bit different. Well, I guess it's kind of almost the same. His son had some things to say.
He had a lot of things to say. And I'm not disagreeing with the way they feel. I'm agreeing with the company as far as it's got nothing to do with the way anybody felt about Sid Vicious back in the fucking late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Nothing. They're just saying, here you go. Thanks for being around. You're not a top bill Hall of Famer. We're going to throw you in the legacy.
Yeah. Now,
Thanks
he did
out.
Was it like WrestleMania? I forget which WrestleMania main event it was, but he main evented with Undertaker, didn't he?
Maybe. Let's see.
I want to say
Vicious, 2-time WWF champion, 2-time WCW heavyweight champion, 1-time WCW United States champion.
I was just trying to see, did he main event Mania with Undertaker? We are going to live Google search.
I'm moving. I'm trying. Let's see. Main event WrestleMania against Hulk
13.
Hogan in 92.
13. WrestleMania 13. I think
Yes.
he main evented.
Against Hulk Hogan.
Did he? Scroll.
Yep. Main event WrestleMania 13 against Hulk Hogan, April 1992.
I have this main event was a no disqualification match between Undertaker and Sid Vicious for the WWF Championship.
What year?
WrestleMania 13.
How the fuck? Wikipedia just failed.
Well, that's where I was looking at WrestleMania 13.
How the fuck? I just clicked on Sid Vicious.
See?
That's weird, man.
Anyway, so to have a main event is fine, but a main event does not a Hall of Fame career make.
No.
And every time I hate to be disrespectful to the legacy of Sid Vicious, and I have no intention to be, but every time I hear someone bring up Sid Vicious, it was Sid Vicious shit himself in the match against The Undertaker. Like, that is not the way to be remembered. You know what I mean?
No.
And that's unfortunate. And I'm even kind of slightly disappointed that I even brought it up. But that's kind of the point. Like, this is not a Hall of Fame career. So I can understand where to recognize him is cool, but we didn't spend a whole lot of time talking about him.
Right.
Who did take up a lot of time?
My man, Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman of the Detroit Pistons, of the Chicago Bulls, of the NWO. Because when you're NWO, you're NWO for life. And I love that they had Wolfpack music when he was inducted by Nash and X-Pac.
How about X-Pac reading the teleprompter or lipping the teleprompter as Nash is doing his shit?
I didn't notice. I'm usually watching people's eyes when they're reading a teleprompter. You can tell if the teleprompter behind the scenes, guys. If you didn't know, there's like a distance that you're supposed to have your teleprompter, so that it doesn't look like you're reading a teleprompter. When things are off, when the distance is off, it looks like you're reading a teleprompter, like you're doing this back and forth, and you can just kind of tell it in a person's eyes if it's too far. And I normally look for that. Now that you know this, you're going to be looking for this in any commercial.
Every time.
Every commercial. Any commercial where the person is just standing there looking at the camera, there's probably a teleprompter. Watch their eyes. It's the wildest thing, particularly if the teleprompter is over here. If the prompter is over here, you're going to see it's the craziest thing that you start noticing when you start dealing with like recording yourself and making movies and films and such. It's wild. Anyway, that's an aside.
It was great though. Just watching him lip Nash's stuff. It was fantastic.
So what go ahead and talk about what made Rodman's induction speech so damn memorable.
I'm not quite sure the man spoke any bit of English in his entire speech. This is why I prefer voiceover.
I agree. And
voiceover is hard enough. He probably celebrated a little too hard in the back. He's Dennis Rodman.
He's Dennis fucking Rodman.
Look, I'm surprised he didn't come out in a wedding dress. You know what I'm saying? But here we are.
Dennis Rodman is one of those people who can do literally anything.
He went on forever. And it was incoherent babbling of, I want to give praise to when he started talking about Hogan. He got choked up.
He got so choked up.
And then it went in a totally different direction. I
We
was
don't know what
confused.
happened.
I was lost. I didn't know what to think for a minute. I was like, this dude's just fucked up. He's having a good time. Whatever. He's Dennis Rodman. Do your thing, bud. Oh,
Yeah.
he was lit.
He was lit. I don't know what kind of fire he lit, but he lit a fire of
He
some sort.
he was not afraid of smoke.
Let me throw this out here. Dennis Rodman, backstage segment. Danhausen.
That would be great.
See, this is why Danhausen's so great. You can say anybody's name with Danhausen, and all of a sudden, it's like a fantastic segment. Because Danhausen's Danhausen.
Rodmanhausen.
Rodmanhausen. That is something we don't need, but need immediately.
It'd be so
I need that on NXT tonight. I need Rodmanhausen so bad. If anyone in the WWE catches wind of this, please
make it happen.
Get Rodman back one time.
One time.
Someone should just see Rodman and be like, hey, man, you should get in the ring one time. You know who'd be great? Get him in the ring in a tag match against Ethan Page and The Miz. I don't care what shows they're on. Ethan Page and The Miz.
And then Danhausen curses everybody.
It's great.
Everybody. I love it.
Fantastic. So now
Dennis went on forever.
Sure did. Absolutely went on for he went on for
life. Quite possibly the longest celebrity induction speech ever.
And it's one of those things, like I was saying before we started, how do you cut off a guy in the WWE Hall of Fame giving a speech?
You don't.
Maybe this is the precedent when you do. This might be well, you know what, dog? You know what? I think it's get the guy from the Apollo, start tap dancing, get the hook, bring him on out. But Robin probably would have hit. He probably would have swung. So
yeah.
maybe not.
I'm sure.
Hollyhausen. You know what? You guys do your magic and get Danhausen to Imaginarium, and we're going to see how Hollyhausen can be fantastic. Actually, one more time to mention this publicly. Get a hold of someone to do wrestling at Imaginarium. I don't care how. I don't care when. I don't care why. Well, because I said so. That's why. But just figure it out. Get wrestling at Imaginarium. One show, 1 hour. I don't care. Get it in. Make it happen. Because you love me. And I'm the moon. Okay? I'll MC the shit. I regret that already saying it, but I'll do it. I'll draft him for commentary.
I'm not scared. I'm here for it.
We'll do commentary. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. If you guys want to reach out to your local wrestling promotions and have them get a hold of Imaginarium and see if they can work something out. I don't care if the show is paid separate and the money goes to charity. I don't need a check for that.
No.
Let me do commentary.
I totally do it for free.
Yeah.
Do it for free. Yep.
Imaginary
housing. I love it. That's great.
So then, of course, now we also have the three of people I was familiar with. We'll go with my least familiar. Demolition. I didn't watch I wasn't watching wrestling at this time. When Demolition was running it. So this is all you, my dude.
They deserved it. Demolition was one of the most dominant tag teams back in the 80s, early 90s. Their theme song, if you watched WWF back then, you knew the Demolition theme song.
Without the pandas.
Without the pandas. Give me the chair. They brought the kabuki image of their face on the face paint was very kabuki, and then their gear was S&M. We can't even fake it. You can't deny it.
No.
They ran out of fucking shit in the back, and they were like, "Here, just throw this on.
Yeah.
Go, make it work."
We stopped by an extra dungeon, a local dungeon. Don't ask questions. Here's your wrestling gear.
They were a lot of fun to watch. They were 3-time and longest reigning tag team up until
the New Day.
The New Day.
And that's where I became familiar with.
That was when you started hearing about them. Yeah.
Because the New Day, one of their many tag team reigns was the reign, where they were just winning tag team championships, and then they were champions for a year.
Yep.
Big deal. All right. And then they were champions for like 400 something days. And they started noticing, all right, they've now broken the record past this tag team. They've beaten the record past this tag team. They've beaten the record past that tag team. And they got through all the tag teams that were, that they had done with. And then came, well, there's still one more. There's still one more tag team to beat. And that's Demolition.
And they were around at a time where you had LOD, Lords of Destruction, and you had the Road Warriors. So the gimmick of the face paint.
Same tag team.
Legion that's right. Yes, they were. Never mind.
Legion of Doom, but you had DOA. There's a lot of initial tag teams at that point because LOD and DOA were both tag teams.
Yeah.
When I started watching wrestling in the mid-90s.
But the gimmick of face paint, war gear, basically, and Demolition killed it, dude. Like when you talk about a Hall of Fame career, there you go. Without question. You're the longest reigning tag team of all time up until this past recent.
Yeah.
Sure. Put them
like when they retired, they were the longest reigning tag team.
Yes.
When they stopped wrestling, and it took the New Day, and I can't wait till we get into a full-on conversation about tag teams because I cannot wait for that. That episode, I'm gonna tell you now, that episode is coming. Don't ask me when, I don't know, but that episode is coming where we're gonna be talking about factions and tag teams. The New Day is one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Definitely top 5 in my opinion, top 10 for sure. I'm putting them out there in the ranks with Dudley's, the Outlaws, because I'm a huge fan of the Outlaws. That's my wrestling origin story. And if you expand outside of WWE, which you kind of have to because it's kept, Beer Money. You can't touch Beer Money.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some old school TNA tag team business right there. That they had the rivalry with the Machine Guns that it was on par with what the Dudleys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian were doing. What they did in WWE is what the Machine Guns and Beer Money did in TNA.
Yep.
Gotta go back and watch that. So you guys are watching this, just watching the show. If you're not familiar, go find on YouTube. You can find all of it on YouTube. Go find Beer Money versus the Machine Guns. I know there's a video where they had like a best of 5 series, and someone put all 5 matches together in one video. Get some popcorn, get some water, have a seat, watch the matches.
Let's go.
Tag team, phenomenal. Or wait till we do the tag team episode. You're gonna, like I said, all the reasons to subscribe because we're gonna be talking about this kind of shit a lot.
All right, so there you go. Demolition, Bravo tag team gets into the Hall of Fame.
Yes. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do AJ first.
All right.
Just because Stephanie comes up with more baggage.
There's a lot. There's a lot. If you didn't know who the former CEO was of WWE, you found out in the first hour of the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Real facts.
Because that's how long Stephanie's induction was. But before that,
The man.
Get ready to fly.
AJ
Because
Styles.
AJ Styles was inducted by the Good Brothers. And if you want to talk about one of the most worthy Hall of Fame careers in the last 20 years,
his is without question.
Number
if
one.
you were to question it, you don't watch wrestling.
If you're going to question AJ Styles being inducted into the Hall of Fame, if you're going to question his career,
Styles.
Stop talking to me. You can unsubscribe.
You've never watched AJ Styles.
We don't need your viewership. It's fine. No, you know, matter of fact, watch the show twice because you need extra education.
Yeah.
AJ Styles, I'd be willing to do an entire episode just celebrating AJ Styles.
100%.
He started wrestling in like 2000, 2001. I think he was in WCW right as they closed.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously didn't have a chance to do much after that. His contract wasn't picked up by WWE. And he goes to this new thing, this part of the NWA, called TNA, Total Nonstop Action. And AJ Styles is TNA. Period. TNA would not be anything close to what it is
without AJ Styles.
Doesn't exist.
No.
And if you don't believe me, watch TNA around 2014 because that's after AJ left.
No. The man has accolades from here till next year, and then some. The creator,
and a couple more.
You know, he Bullet Club. Just in the WWE company, 2-time WWE champion, 1-time Intercontinental champion, 3-time United States champion, 2-time Raw Tag Team champion, and he also won a Slammy Award, I believe.
Because he's AJ fucking Styles. So, very few people can genuinely live up to their moniker. He truly was phenomenal.
100%.
I'd be wearing an AJ Styles t-shirt now, but I'm fat now. I can't fit it. I have a TNA championship.
Last show, so I wasn't going to wear it tonight.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to fuck up my camera. Give me a second.
Uh-oh, we're going to tour?
He carried that belt. He's a TNA champion.
TNA.
I can't even tell you all the accolades he had from TNA because there was just too many. He is
so many.
He is TNA.
I got him up right now.
You know, if he was rattle them all because it's worth bringing up.
Let's see, championships and accomplishments.
Just sit back because this TNA list is significant.
I mean, he's got
all of them.
All Access Wrestling heavyweight champion, Ballpark Brawl.
Oh, you're going to list all of them,
dude. I mean, yeah, natural heavyweight champion, Ultimate Son, WWE Male Wrestler of the Year, Best in Ring Moment 2016, Christian Wrestling Foundation Entertainment Heavyweight Championship, ESPN Match of the Year 2025. We need to have a show.
I told you.
For AJ
I told you.
Styles.
I'm down.
He was in AAA.
I think I have the graphic already ready for it. Like I can do it.
Maximum Pro, Midwest, New Japan, New Korea, NWA.
Here's the thing about AJ Styles. If you looked at his indie record, like his just indie wrestling alone,
division,
was indeed.
Yes, to reiterate that, yes, he was the X division.
So if you looked at his indie career by itself, he'd be in the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame. Yeah. If you looked at his WWE career by itself, he'd be in the WWE Hall of Fame. If you look at his TNA career by itself, TNA Hall of Fame.
Ring of Honor career
by itself. Ring of Honor
Hall
Hall
of
of Fame. You look at his New Japan career by itself. New Japan Hall of Fame. What AJ Styles did for the Bullet Club. I was introduced to the Bullet Club
because of AJ
Styles.
Mm-hmm.
I was introduced, and the Bullet Club is what the NWO wanted to be.
Yes.
What the NWO tried to be, what the NWO should have been.
The Bullet Club is still relevant. Not around.
They're not around.
Active,
they just broke off that last connection to the Bullet Club.
But this is still relevant.
There's a Bullet Club jacket. Technically two Bullet Club jackets on my wall. There are 3 hoodies that hang up on that door in my office. Of those 3, 2 of them are Bullet Club jackets. 2 of them are Bullet Club jackets. AJ Styles is the main reason for that. And if you're unfamiliar with the Bullet Club, like, sit down and just, I don't know what to tell you. There's so much.
That hole.
It's so worth it. That's where your Omegas.
You find so much great wrestling.
Your Cody got his big jump off on the Indies. Cody Rhodes would not be who he is today in WWE without the Bullet Club. Kenny Omega, Bullet Club. AEW doesn't exist without the Bullet Club. Right. All In, it wouldn't have happened without the Bullet Club. Nope. Finn Balor, you wouldn't know the name Finn Balor without the Bullet Club. The Good Brothers. In AEW right now, the Dogs. They were the War Dogs.
Bullet Club.
Part of the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club is more influential through pro wrestling than any other faction ever. Period.
Ever.
Period. I don't know what to tell you.
It spans across so many different brands and companies. It's obnoxious.
AAA, Ring of Honor, before it was owned by AEW. AEW, WWE now, New Japan itself.
Japan.
That's like 5 separate, unassociated organizations
that the Bullet Club existed
actively up until recently.
That is
TNA. Excuse me, TNA. Yeah, and TNA because Austin, Ace Austin was Bullet Club. Chris Bay was Bullet Club. The Good Brothers were in the Bullet Club. They were in TNA.
Yep.
Yeah. Bullet Club was everywhere. Everywhere.
Yep.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. So AJ Styles, the induction was great. His speech was pretty much short, sweet, to the point, mainly because of Dennis Rodman's overkill.
I wouldn't even blame Dennis. I'd blame Stephanie. But
I absolutely loved his answer to when he talked about when people are asking him if he misses wrestling, and he said no. I think it's great. Look, he's going to have other things to do. He's going to pretty much be in charge of new talent coming in, like the head recruit guy, which is fantastic. He's good at finding talent.
Imagine being recruited by AJ Styles.
Fuck you.
No. Right. Can you imagine being an indie guy and just all of a sudden AJ Styles is like, you know what? I see something in you. Come talk to me.
Okay. I'm happy for him. I think he's going to do really, really well in this job that they've given him, and he still gets to be part of the company. He still gets to teach. He's a good teacher. The Good Brothers said it themselves. He's a good teacher. Yeah. So let the man do his thing.
And he gets to be a father.
Yeah, he gets to go home, be time with his kids, his wife, and live a semi-normal existence. So good for him.
And there's a lot of people in professional wrestling who don't get that opportunity for one reason or another.
Especially at an early age.
Yeah. He's old enough to where he can still get up and go. He's still in good shape.
Well, yeah.
Right? He's not injured. He's not like severely, like he can still get up and go to an event that his children are doing, or a recital or a soccer practice.
He's only 48.
Yeah, he can get on the sidelines and do the things. And he's still got plenty of time to do that.
Yeah,
plenty of time to be walking someone down the aisle and having those conversations with. He's got time to truly be a dad.
Have moments.
And I am so happy that he gets to have that.
Yeah.
Without having to have some debilitating injury first.
Absolutely.
Not being forced into retirement.
Yep.
And then
we move on. I'm gonna let you talk about this one because
I got it. I'm Mr. Controversy. I can handle it. All right. So here's the kicker. And so Stephanie McMahon's induction starts the show. There's a video package. And then we are introduced for, in my opinion, the first real time on WWE TV
ever.
The three daughters of Triple H and Stephanie.
All at the same time.
All at the same time. Aurora, Vaughn, and Murphy.
Yes.
Along with them was their grandmother, Stephanie's mom, the current Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon. And now listen, while she alluded to her current job and her current career path, I think she was a senator for a little while. She was part of the Small Business Administration in the last Trump administration.
Yeah.
And now she's a part of the Secretary of Education. She alluded to this, but we all knew who she was, and we all have our varying opinions. But it wasn't about that. Listen, here's the kick. Regardless of what you think or feel about whatever, this, that, or the third, that is Stephanie McMahon's mother.
Yeah.
She always was. She always will be. There's no changing any of that.
No.
So if you think that the former CEO of WWE wasn't going to have a significant presence in the induction of her daughter, who was also a former CEO of WWE, I mean, I don't know what else you would. I don't know what you want to say. This is her daughter, and whether we like it or not, as I kind of alluded to at the beginning part of the show, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not, pro wrestling as a whole would not be what it is. Not in AEW, not in New Japan, not in Ring of Honor, not in AAA. I'm going to leave the Mexicans alone.
Yeah,
that would be where I stand corrected. That would be where it is.
Yeah,
I'll leave that alone. Let me leave the Mexicans alone. CMLL, AAA, I exclude you. Pro wrestling as we know it in America, in the United States, wouldn't be anywhere close to what it is if not for Vince McMahon, Linda McMahon, and Hulk Hogan. These are just facts. We don't have to like them. We don't have to agree with the people. But a significant amount in the Attitude Era, a significant amount of time was this family and their story. For the longest time, pro wrestling was, how are the wrestlers interacting with the McMahon family?
Yeah.
Whether it was Stephanie McMahon as the women's champion, Shane McMahon as the European champion, Triple H running the show as Stephanie's husband before he was Stephanie's husband.
Actually, Stephanie's husband.
When the CEO and when all four of the McMahons had 25% stake in the company, and Linda and Stephanie gave half of theirs to Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he had to fight Shane and Vince in a ladder match for full control of WWE.
Such good stories.
That was a great story. We can't deny any of it. We don't have to like it. We don't have to like them as people. But it is here. It is what it is. And this is Stephanie McMahon getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Her daughters were there. Her mother was there. Her father was not.
No.
But he was acknowledged and he was thanked.
Yep.
And this is the one thing.
He should have been.
And I will say this and let it go. If you want to throw something in, feel free. But I'll say this and let it go. Regardless of who Vince McMahon is to me, or Joker, or to you, to Stephanie McMahon, that's dad.
Yep. At the end of the day, that's how it works.
Linda McMahon is part of the Trump administration. Vince McMahon is is part of an ongoing terrible lawsuit. But prior to all of that, to Stephanie McMahon,
still daddy.
That's mom and dad.
Still parents.
And you don't have there's points. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for everybody because some people have real shit parents, but it's truth is truth. But in a lot of places, you don't have to like your parents, but you're always going to love your parents. And what he has done for pro wrestling is what it is, particularly in this particular company.
Yeah.
But the real issue with this induction ceremony was the length. Stephanie McMahon is the literal first hour of the Hall of Fame. It's just Stephanie.
Let's not forget that the fucking thing started at midnight.
It started at midnight on the East Coast. All right, let's keep in mind they were in Vegas, which is 3 hours behind us. That was 9 p.m. for them. That's a normal. That's night show.
I was doing this, trying to finish watching. Holding eyes open.
We have to remember. Now, remember, those in England do that shit for us all the time. When we're like, oh, the show starts at 6. They're like, fuck, the show starts at 11.
To my friends across the pond.
Yeah. So, mind you, when WrestleMania started here at 6 o'clock, it started off at 11 o'clock in London and midnight in Paris.
Yeah.
So that's WrestleMania. Starts at midnight for them. That's what time United States wrestling starts. Like that's so we're just getting a small taste of what they're dealing with. So when there's an Australia show or a Saudi show, welcome to what they deal with all the time. But it was long, but it was good to see the highlights of her career outside of her in-ring stuff when she was the $1 billion princess and the women's champion and the McMahon Helmsley era and the Authority and all that.
The bitch.
She did a lot of work outside of WWE. She did a lot of work as a CEO and as a chief brand officer.
Yeah.
She did a lot for women in business.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that were kind of mentioned over time, but never really super focused on and highlighted. And it was nice to see that recognized. One thing in particular, and it stood out to me, was Alexa Bliss talking about how Stephanie McMahon changed the culture backstage, which made it easier for women who have children to be with their children and be on the road.
They have daycare along with catering now because of Stephanie.
And imagine thank her for having Becky Lynch right now. To have Alexa Bliss right now. I'm trying to think of the other moms I know that are mothers that are on the main roster of wrestling.
Gargano, right? Don't they have a kid?
Candice? Yeah,
Candice?
They have a kid.
Yeah.
Candice. So you think about, and then to get back Belair, to get back Naomi, this daycare system backstage, it's going to be required. Otherwise, the alternative is
they're going to quit.
They just go home. It's like, I'm going to be a mom.
Yeah.
Can I blame them? No. We didn't blame them in a heartbeat. No, of course not. But now we can still have Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee at WrestleMania on night one because night one needed all the getting help it could get.
Are we going to move away from Hall of Fame and move into night one?
I was going to ask you if you had anything else to say about Stephanie in the Hall of Fame.
No, congratulations to everybody, all the the recipients. I'm good.
All right.
Moving on.
So, if you're still here, share, please share this with all your peoples. Let everybody know to enjoy this show and subscribe to this channel. I have to get used to doing this all the time. We're gonna be talking a lot. Share it on your Facebook. Share it to your Instagram. Share it to wherever you share shit.
Sure.
WrestleMania night 1. You know, here's the thing about WrestleMania being 2 nights. I love that we get to space things out and we're not sitting here watching matches from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm glad we're not doing that shit anymore.
But are you? Because now we got to fucking talk about 2 different nights. One night was absolute garbage.
Night 1 was trash. Absolute trash. Let's talk about it. You want to start in order? Because I think I wrote it down almost perfectly in order. I may have skipped over a couple of things.
Yeah, let's start in order. Let's talk about it and then talk about the bullshit that was night 1.
All right. We can. You know what? I'm gonna start off with this bitching. Let me bitch for a second.
Fucking go for it. Cause
first match, The Vision and I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight. Now, I Show Speed. Some dude from the internet. I guarantee. I have no idea what he does. I asked my kids a couple of days ago, who is I Show Speed? I have zero understanding of his social media presence.
They're like a super athlete or some shit. Like he's one of those. I touch a basketball, I put it in the net. I touch a baseball bat, I'm putting a fucking one over the wall. Natural.
That's it.
As far as I know, I don't fucking know. He was in the hey, let's throw celebrity into fucking Mania. I'm all about it. But this guy, I kind of wanted him to get smashed.
My kids were like, he barks a lot.
It's a fucking dog.
I've seen a video, one clip that the WWE showed.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He barked. He was on his knees. Okay, this probably wasn't shown on WWE TV, but I saw one clip of him and he's on his knees and he barked. He barked for a dominatrix, but that's a different podcast.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's your thing. Yeah.
So I saw him do it. I didn't realize that that's just a thing he does. He just barks. And you got to be on 2 pay-per-views. You know who wasn't on this pay-per-view? Carmelo Hayes.
He was mentioned. He was talked about.
He was mentioned.
That's it. Wasn't there?
Carmelo Hayes was not at WrestleMania. I Show Speed was.
I Show Speed was.
That's going to bother me. In a match. Primary focus of a match.
Is the kid athletic? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he take bumps? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, was it worth anything? No. I would have much rather watched the tag team title be defended.
Oh, yeah. We could have. That's the thing. We could have had the Vision versus the Usos.
And then you could have had LA Knight versus I Show Speed on its own.
You could have done that as a celebrity match. In fact, you could have had interference by just had them in their corner or had interference. You could have threw LA Knight in the ladder match from night 2. You could have had LA Knight as a third person in the title match if you really wanted to.
He deserves it.
I'm a bitch about that title match.
He deserves it. So yeah.
I will give him this. The I Show Splash
was dope. That was dope.
I'm gonna give him that. That I Show Splash off the top.
It was wicked. It was
corner.
Badass.
They laid out who they lay out on the table.
Fucking hit it.
Who's on the table? Was it Logan?
Yes.
It was Logan or Theory, one of the two.
It was Logan. It was Logan because he hit hard, son. Like
he got up on
forearm.
he got up on that top rope. Thank you. He got up on that turnbuckle and hit that splash.
He hit
that
it.
eye show. I had to take it. I'm like, you know what? Okay.
Dude, the accuracy from that distance, even to a seasoned vet, is hard. Kid fucking killed it. He fucking killed it. He.
Yeah, like Fabulous said, you know what? You right.
Yeah,
that was.
He did. He fucking
zeroed. His timing was good. Let's pause.
Perfect.
His timing was good because it's a little bit of timing you got to give. When you get up on that top rope and we all know what's about to happen,
he took his time. You got to
let the people bring it in. You got to slow it down. He had it in just the right. You know what? I don't like a lot of celebrities jumping into wrestling.
But if you can fucking do it, and it works, great.
Bad Bunny showed he could do it.
100%. Nailed it. Knocked it out of the park.
I can't stand Logan Paul. I have a hard time giving him his flowers, but being objective.
Love him or hate him, he's doing the work.
He's doing the work, and he's full time. He had more matches last year than Roman.
Yep. Just saying.
I'm not saying I'm coming around, but I'm calling it like I see it. I'm calling it like I see it.
He does the work.
I don't want a prime. That's too much. That's too much. Unless they want to sponsor us, and then I'll carry it around with me. You know, I have said this. I wanted to do like my objective opinion of Logan Paul as an episode because I very publicly don't like Logan Paul.
I know you got a T-shirt made and everything. So, weren't you gonna get a T-shirt made?
I got one. It's on my shop.
Did you? Yeah.
It's on DuaneLHearn.com/shop. There is an FLP T-shirt right now. You can get that right now. But again,
love you, Logan.
Like you said, if we're gonna call a spade and be honest with ourselves, if we're being honest with ourselves, you look at this. He's gone full time.
He has.
He's gone full time.
Doing a decent job.
He does the work. He does promos. He's good in ring. He's taking the bumps. He's doing the work.
Yep. And the company trusted him enough with a celebrity
who he's friends with. So I think it's like, hey, if you're gonna hit somebody, hit me. Hit me. I'm gonna guide you from this end. Wrestling's a team sport. You know what I mean? Unless you're like. Unless you're that referee who refereed like the Invisible Man versus the Invisible Man,
right?
Like that. If you ever go on, you're already on YouTube. After watching the show, find that. It's pro wrestling. It's fantastic.
It is.
I wish. Would I put a Prime logo up on the screen if they're paying me? If they're paying me. You know what? But I'll say this. I invite Logan Paul to the show, and I'll tell him myself. Am I that bold to do it? I am. Because my honest opinion is spade is a spade, right? But am I man enough? Am I man enough to say it to Logan's face? I am.
That'd be great.
So, y'all got connections to Logan Paul.
Somebody make it today, tomorrow. I don't care.
Y'all got connections to Logan Paul. You can send them here. Y'all can send them my way. I'll send them the invite link. You can send it to them today.
Match 2.
That's right. Match 2. Jacob Fatu. Unsanctioned match. Drew McIntyre. Was it unsanctioned? Was it worth it?
I enjoyed it.
But it's Jacob Fatu. I'm going to enjoy it.
It's Jacob Fatu.
It's Jacob Fatu.
Fucking wild, man. I loved it.
It was good.
Was it worth being unsanctioned? No.
You could have called it anything goes, and that would have been it.
That'd been fine.
Yeah, I mean, no holds barred.
Right. Have at it.
I'm the moon, damn it. I ain't scared.
The match was quick-ish.
It's like 14 minutes. A lot of matches were quick on this show.
There was almost more commercial time on night one than there was in ring action.
If my source was correct, and I wrote this down, there was 98 minutes of matches, 61 minutes of entrances, 57 minutes of commercials. Here's my issue. This is Wrestle fucking Mania.
Yeah.
I don't need commercials.
No. Especially for the fact now that you have to have ESPN app to watch the event. I'm already paying you. You've already got sponsorship all over the place. The fucking mat is covered. The canvas is covered.
Absolutely covered.
The turnbuckles are covered.
Bonus, this is one of the reasons why I think Elimination Chamber LA Knight slipped. Logan Paul said the logos on the mat that was
slick.
He slipped on the logos when he was trying to get up on the top. So when he slipped and fell, yeah. So he's like, and Logan's like, "Hey man, it's not LA Knight's fault. It was the logos on the mat, and I started that shit by putting the Prime logo in the middle. Half the shit's my fault." That's what Logan said.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that was. I was just saying, like, I keep saying nice things about Logan Paul. I'm starting to feel a little ill.
Yes, ads were overkill 100% for the simple fact, like I said, you've got sponsorships everywhere. Your ticket prices, let's go front row, 2-day combo, $10,000.
Which is wild.
Sold out.
Nosebleed seats.
Nosebleed
seats. $800.
50,000 motherfuckers plus. Do the math. You don't have to make me watch commercials, motherfucker. Stop.
Right. Think about that. That's one of the things that they were talking about leading up to this show. That ticket price, mind you, they were supposed to be in New Orleans.
Okay.
They dropped New Orleans to go back to Vegas.
So
they're in the exact same city.
Yep.
For WrestleMania's 41 and 42.
Same
they're
stadium.
The exact same arena.
Yep.
For 41 and 42. Nosebleed seats for 41, around $500.
$500.
Same exact seat. If you went back to get the exact same seat you had the year prior, you're paying $300 more.
Fucking stupid.
And they wondered why the attendance number was only.
It was 10,000 less.
It was 50,816. 17 if you count the pregnancy announcement by Bianca Belair.
They were 10,000 people less this year on night one than last year. Why? Because ticket prices are fucking outrageous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And look, I get it. Everybody's got to get paid. Fuck me, man.
Yeah.
Again,
but how much do I have to get paid to afford the fucking ticket?
Right. Or here we go. Again, watching the event, I have to pay you, and now I got to watch commercials. So, yeah.
I looked this up. It was like a street fight against Damian Priest.
Yes. Last year?
Sin City street fight.
Last year.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre? Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And now that match, that felt brutal. This felt like a rivalry match closing. Like, it was a good match. It was a good match, but
it was great. Yeah,
that's it. And also, just to reiterate, Chicken Fatu is fantastic. I'm not sure Homie can have a bad match.
No. Look,
so
the guy's got fire going. The crowd fucking loves him.
Loves him.
He is energetic. His promos are dope. His in-ring's amazing.
Yeah. He's literally all gas,
there's
no
a
brakes.
Storyline any direction you go with Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. And he's going to come up as we close the show. He actually closed Raw. So we're going to mention Jacob Fatu again. God knows when. Now, I'm going to bring up this match because I actually love this because this is very, very pro wrestling. This is very pro wrestling. AJ Lee defending the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Becky Lynch. In short, Becky Lynch won. Most of the match was actually Becky Lynch versus Jessica Carr.
Yes.
And I loved it.
I'm here for it.
That's pro wrestling in ring storytelling.
Yes.
What was it, like 8 minutes?
It was not very long. I love this build up they've been doing with Jessica Carr. If you watch the product, all of their product,
they have a lot of product.
You know that Jessica Carr, is also wrestling in the new Evolve program, right?
Available on Tubi because of course it is.
And what's cool is she is wrestling as Lucha, so
she's in a mask.
Wearing a mask. You don't know it's her unless you actually pay attention. She's fucking wicked, dude. She was a wrestler before she was a referee, anyways, in the Indies.
Yeah.
Before she came up to WWE, she's badass, dude, and I'm here for it. I would love to see Jessica Carr versus Becky Lynch unsanctioned. Let's go.
You know what? And I think that might be a direction that they're headed. I would love to see it. I would love to see, now that Becky is the champion, I would love to see Becky defending the championship, have Jessica Carr being the referee. Let's keep this rivalry going. Let's keep this story going.
Why not?
Because
you got Charles Robinson getting blown everywhere, fucking shoulder blasted from here to next month. So why not?
And I think that is probably the most pro wrestling response ever. Why not?
Why not?
Because, which is funny because I was so annoyed by an OVW commercial, which is just everybody saying, why not? And now I'm just like, you know what? I get it now.
Why not?
Why not? Just like you could do this at Backlash. You could save it for some like SummerSlam. You know what? I wanted a SummerSlam.
Yeah,
I want to build it.
Not Backlash.
I want to build
SummerSlam. Yep.
SummerSlam.
Night one.
You're hearing it from us. You're hearing it from Moon and Joker.
I think
SummerSlam 2026. We want Becky Lynch. We want Jessica Carr. Straight up. We want a straight up match.
Street fight.
For the title. Ooh. And I want Jessica to win. You know why? Story time. I want Jessica to win the IC title because other referees will have to referee the match, which gives Becky Lynch an excuse to be mad and call for controversy.
Yes.
It's an inside job with the referees. She's in with the refs. It's not fair. That's what I want. That's a story. You can take that story to Survivor Series. You can take that story to Rumble.
You could.
You can take that to Rumble.
You could run it for a year.
I was going to say, dare we say?
You could run it to Mania.
You could run it to Mania.
You could run it to Mania. Dude,
I'm in. I'm in. Write it down. Write it down. Everybody write it down.
So we know AJ Lee fell short to Becky.
But we all knew she would.
Yeah, it was expected.
Yeah. You want to talk about the trouble match? Trouble. That's me.
All right. Look. I love Liv Morgan.
I love Liv Morgan.
The song is catchy. It gets stuck.
Those are words. Those are words in English you can use in sentences. Yeah.
right there. The music
Actually, it was
video you
outrageous.
can't unsee. You can't unsee the music video. It's absolute trash. I
It is.
really, really, really hope beyond all hope it's a fucking work.
Nah, dog. Nah. Because just when you thought they were going to premiere the song and just have the video and then do the entrance for Mania, she comes out to it on Raw. This might be her new theme.
I think it's her new thing.
And I'm very upset about it.
The match was fantastic.
Because Liv Morgan is great. We all talked about how great. Stephanie McCurr, fantastic. Liv Morgan, fantastic. What McCurr has done in NXT, wild.
Beautiful.
What Stephanie McCurr did on the main roster since coming up, fantastic. Liv Morgan, 2024 Wrestler of the Year. Fight me. I don't care who you are. Liv Morgan's year was 2024. She didn't miss a beat.
No.
She
took time off to go do some, Hollywood.
And she's back. She's still killing it. She won the Rumble. Great performance in the Rumble. She earned that title shot, and she absolutely earned this championship.
Yes.
We have the interference spot where there's two women in her group. We
knew it was going to happen.
We did. What I didn't think it was going to happen was again on night 2.
I got distracted. I wasn't in the match. I got distracted. Let's take 5 seconds and be men, dirty men, be dirty man right now. 5 seconds. Roxanne Perez's ass.
Listen, that's a fine ass woman. I don't really care.
That was a showstopper, son.
That is. I've seen a lot of posts about WrestleMania, and I've seen a lot of pictures of Roxanne Perez's ass.
Jesus.
Yeah. Listen.
Bars.
Yeah, that's it. I got nothing else. That's the show. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you. Good night.
No, that distract anybody. But we have Liv Morgan, who's part of a faction. She's going for a championship match.
Right.
Her two ladies from her faction interfere. We get the exact same spot in the Jade Cargill Rhea Ripley match. Mm-hmm. And my only complaint is if you're going to do it on night 1, don't do it on night 2.
No.
If you're going to do it on night 2, don't do it on night 1.
Correct.
Figure something else out. Be creative. Stop copy and pasting. Speaking of copy and pasting, you know what? All right. I'm a moon about its word. I'm in. I'm a moon about my word. Call him. The best show I ever did. Out of all of my shows, Moon Eagles Wrestling, Socko and the Moon on Skate, the shows I haven't even announced yet, of all the it'll be the best show I've ever done. Call him. The Moon's waiting.
I am too, because really?
You got front row seat.
Podcasting, buddy. Woo!
The Moon versus the Maverick. I'm in. You don't think I want to promote that shit? All day. I'll travel for that shit.
Let's go. Yeah.
I would disagree. She's a very attractive woman, but Liv, while I would agree that she has sex appeal, she is not the number one best woman on the roster or in pro wrestling. Liv holds her own, and she has earned that respect amongst.
She's come a long fucking way, man.
Yeah.
From the Riot Squad to now, really?
Oh yeah, that's
really
pre-Riot Squad when she was just the not Carmella.
Right.
when she was not Carmella.
She was the Wish version Carmella.
She was, and I don't say that disrespectfully because
Not at all, because she was killing her thing, man.
Because she's legit to her, and you know what?
Mm-hmm.
If one's from New Jersey and one's from Staten Island, is it a surprise that they're the same kind of person?
No.
Is that a shock? No. So I can give all the respect we want in the world, but because of Enzo and Cass, Carmella was a lot more popular in her gimmick as the Princess of Staten Island. But what Liv Morgan has done to pull away from that gimmick and separate from that and be Liv fucking Morgan,
you can't take it away from her.
Can't.
No.
Can't.
No.
Even just to add to that, with Roxanne Perez, amazing ass, fantastic, and attractive. But what that girl can do in the ring, like,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, she comes out and you're like, damn, that girl is fine. Then she gets to wrestling in the ring, and you forget that you're watching women wrestle. You're watching a wrestler handle business in the ring.
She has taken the Mexican Destroyer and called it something new, called the Pac Rocks.
That's Code Red.
Or the Code Red. That's right. That's right.
Red.
And now it's the Pop Rocks. And fucking she's throwing it on people bigger than her. And it's
pull that on Raquel.
Raquel, yeah. So you want to talk about her and her ass. Let's take a second and talk about her eyes glaring at that championship at the end of the bout when they're standing together. She didn't take her eyes off that belt, buddy.
Roxanne is next. So I've been saying that for a minute. She is next.
You're gonna see it happen
within 12 months.
But within a year. Within a year.
Sooner, and I guarantee it's going to be sooner.
SummerSlam.
Because you know what? Because you know what you didn't see. Let me tell you what you didn't see in the build-up to this match. When Liv Morgan was confronting Roxanne about her place in the Judgment Day, she was like, "I know Finn Balor brought you in, but we had to get rid of Finn. I just need to know, are you still good?
Where you at?"
Before she could answer that,
Kablack.
That's when Vercur came in.
Kablack.
That's where she got that shiner on the head.
There was no answer.
And I know that was important because that's great storytelling.
That's great storytelling. That's good.
It's coming. Roxanne Perez is next. We can talk about how attractive she is or whatever. We'll spend 5 seconds talking about her ass, but we'll spend a minute and a half talking about how great she is in the ring.
How badass she is, yeah.
Yeah. That NXT women's division,
yeah. She carried it for a good minute.
For about a year or so.
Yeah.
Her matches against Jordan Grace, who I've been a fan of Jordan Grace for years. Those are some classics.
She's a powerhouse. And this little bitty thing fucking hung with her. So, yeah. She's coming for it. And like I said, she didn't take her eyes off that fucking belt.
If you know the history and the pedigree of a Jordan Grace, and you can think that a Roxanne Perez can hang, she can hang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Former Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Oh, yeah. No. She can hang.
Put a little respect on her name when you talk about it.
Put a lot of respect on that name.
She's gonna comfort.
Yeah. But she knew what she was doing when she wore that outfit and got on the ring like that. She knew what she was doing. So, call a spade what you want.
Had her Mania moment.
She sure did. Now, speaking of Mania moments, we have the women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team title match.
I enjoyed it.
I also enjoyed it.
We're going to talk real quick about what the Bellas did.
We'll go with that.
At the beginning.
I'm going to throw this up here real quick.
I don't usually believe or read too much into dirt sheets anymore.
Right.
Because everybody's got their fucking, I saw so-and-so. Sure you did. Were you backstage? But
I mean, they did the same thing when Ricky Starks was, before he was Saints, was backstage with Cody because Cody was winning.
Hanging out with Cody, yeah.
That's just his buddy.
So you can't take much credit into him anymore. I did read Professional Insider's dirt sheet the day before, and they were talking about Nikki's foot being
Yeah.
in a boot,
Yeah.
and that she had not yet been medically cleared, and because of such, there had been rumors that Saraya, aka
Yeah.
Paige, had been seen with the Bellas, and it had been talked about that there was contract negotiations going on for her to come back to the company.
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold,
There she was.
her music hit and fire began.
I heard a little bit. They were talking about it at the Hall of Fame. The Bella showed up. She was wearing the boot to the Hall of Fame. And they asked the question, are you going to be good to go for tomorrow? And they're like, yeah, well, I'll be good to go. Nikki said this. She's like, I'm good to go. I'm just resting some extra.
Right.
That morning, we heard some rumors. And then, of course, we see Paige. And, of course, it is Brie Bella and Paige that win the tag team championships.
The Diva era, sorry, completely threw up all over WrestleMania.
Didn't it though?
All over it.
AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Paige, Nia Jax. The only person involved in between the IC title match and matter of fact, if you kind of go into all that NXT, listen to the 3 matches, look at the 3 matches. Stephanie McCurr, Lash Legend, and Lyra Valkyria. The only ones that weren't in NXT back in 2013.
Right.
Everybody else there was. That was the division, with the exception of Sasha Banks, Naomi, and Tamina. And Natty. Can't forget Natty.
Right.
That was the whole fucking division.
That Natty didn't have any kind of mania moment at all.
She should. I don't think she gets the full respect she deserves.
No, not at all. But yeah, the Diva era fucking threw up all over this weekend, and I was there for it.
It made you love, because this is the same period of time when WWE took women's wrestling seriously.
Yeah, for sure.
TNA has been taking women's wrestling seriously from the jump.
Oh, yeah.
And by jump, the jump of the women's division, which was 2007, they've been taking it seriously from the jump with your Awesome Kongs, your Gail Kims, and then you get in there with ODB and the beautiful people. Mickie James. Love me some Mickie James. Hall of Famer Mickie James. Let me put respect on it.
Put it on there.
But 2013, WWE starts taking women's wrestling seriously, and it was all of these women that benefited from it. And it was good to see that nostalgia throughout WrestleMania. The AJ Lee match with Becky Lynch, seeing Liv Morgan being taken seriously and winning the title. This championship match, I had my money on Bayley and Lyra.
I did too.
But
until I read that dirt sheet.
Yeah.
Once I knew for sure Paige was coming back, changed it all the way around.
Yeah.
All the way.
Let's give a shout out to Lyra Valkyria, Stephanie McCurr, and Lash Legend. I think this is not Lyra's first WrestleMania. Last year's was, but Lash Legend's first WrestleMania. Yeah. Stephanie McCurr's first WrestleMania. Killed it. Lash Legend. I don't know the words.
A good future ahead of her.
Oh yeah. She's in line. Right now, you got McCurr, you've got Morgan, you got Roxy, we got Sol Ruka. We're going to talk about that in a second.
Yep.
But Lash is right there in that whole mix. So we're going to be seeing a lot more Lash Legend as the years go through.
Yeah.
Now we got Rollins and Gunther. I didn't have a winner for this. I didn't have a pick.
Really?
But I knew Braun Breaker was going to bring his ass back.
Oh yeah. My pick was Seth. Honestly, I did. I have no reason why. I had Seth.
So my disconnect was Seth just returned. We wouldn't just beat him.
Right.
But Gunther's been on this role, particularly of retiring people, so we can't just beat him either.
Right.
So who wins? Braun Breaker interference wins.
Braun Breaker interference.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta respect TNA. Sol Ruka. I have so much to say about Sol Ruka. We can get to Raw After Mania.
We'll get there. And because we discovered earlier that my headset travels a good distance, I'm going to step away from the desk, but I'm still here.
All right.
So moving on. Let's move on. Let's talk. Let's go.
So yeah, like I said, Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Braun Breaker comes back. It is the segment you thought it was. It was a good match, though. Yes. I would say it's a good match.
Totally.
It'd be unfair to mention that Bianca Belair returned to announce her pregnancy.
Yep.
It was so good to hear her music again. I didn't realize how much I missed it.
Yeah,
until I heard it. But she announced that she was pregnant, so congratulations to her and Montez Ford. And then we get to the main event. The main event. The main event. Cody Rhodes. Talk about? I want to talk about why the fuck was Pat McAfee here?
I was pissed about it the other day when we talked about this. I don't see the relevance. I'm all about Pat McAfee being part of the company.
Sure.
I love, like I said, I love the celebrity aspect of them coming and being part of the biggest show of the year.
Yeah. And he's no stranger to WWE, and he can actually perform well in the ring.
When you have a main event that doesn't need any kind of extra fuel to have a fucking draw, you don't have to put any extra spices on the goddamn plate.
You know, I was going to use that exact analogy here. I know Holly's in the chat still, and I know that she loves to cook. When you have a dish that is just good, it's good. You know what? Classic cheeseburger. Classic. Just good cooked meat, good quality beef, well seasoned, good salt and pepper, maybe a little something here and there. Good seasoning, good piece of cheese, a little lettuce, a little tomato, a little mayo, whatever you like on your burger. Just a simple ass fucking burger.
Eat it. It's good.
Just eat it as it is.
Eat it.
Just fries, a little salt, a little ketchup, call it a day. Not everything needs 25 different spices. You don't need a special spice rub for a good burger, right? Because it's just a good burger, right?
I don't get it. It's spoiled it.
We have Cody fucking Rhodes, which again, when we talked about the Bullet Club, go back, see Cody in the Elite. See Cody in the Bullet Club. See Cody on the Indies. See Cody at AEW. Cody needs nothing. Cody is Cody. Randy Orton. I don't have to tell you to go back and look at Randy Orton.
No.
Randy Orton is motherfucking Randy Orton. I gotta understand. I need not to say nothing. So when you have the history that's already there, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton,
it didn't
world title,
anything else.
You could have took the title out of that match,
and it still would have been awesome.
Still a main event. It's a main
still
event.
A dream match.
It's a WrestleMania main event, regardless.
It's a dream match.
Exactly. You need nothing else. Think about it like this. The storyline between Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. Do you need anything else right now for that?
No.
You can book that match right now. It's done. Soruka, Zarya. Do you need anything else for that? No. The story is already there. It's already there. The story literally wrote itself. Why the fuck did you add Pat McAfee in there? Why did you add Pat McAfee to the match in the capacity that you did?
Yeah.
The mystery person on the phone could have been literally anyone, and you picked Pat McAfee. The fuck?
It should have been the final boss, if anybody.
You know what? You already rewrote a story 25 times better than what they had. First of all, you had The Rock into it. You could have. You just had needed him to show up. Honestly, you just needed him to show up once. He could have showed up via satellite one time and said, I'm setting shit up. And say, I'm going to call it a such and such blah, blah, blah match. One appearance. It's all you needed. Yeah. One. And that makes sense because he's still got a little bit of business to do with Cody. Would have been perfect. He's already involved in the company.
It would have been relevant.
I think Ted DiBiase Jr. just got cleared of his charges.
I mean,
so you could have had you could have had Ted DiBiase Jr. one time show up, revealed it at Mania, have a whole legacy reunion. That would have been some shit.
It would have been better than Pat McAfee.
But what did Pat and then Pat McAfee having the nerve to talk like our business? Bitch, that wrestling is more my business and Joker's business than it is fucking yours. Now, I know that's disrespectful. I feel like that's disrespectful because he's actually been on the booth. He's had a couple matches. I ain't had shit. But my dog, I'm wrestling 365 on this shit. You're wrestling when we're not doing college football.
Correct.
And I'm not hating on you for it. What you've got with the Pat McAfee show, that's you. What you got with College Game Day,
good for you.
You're great on the show. You're great on the show. You do your job fantastically.
If they had brought him back and sat him behind the desk with Michael Cole, I'd been fine with it. But instead, he had to be involved in the fucking match. That's stupid. There's no sense to it at all.
I mean, at that point, you could have had Jelly Roll turn on him.
Yes. Now, did I enjoy watching Jelly Roll fucking splash down on Pat McAfee on the fucking announcement table? Of course I did.
Yeah.
If you were watching the show and you didn't enjoy that part, well, what the fuck are you watching? I'm gonna say for that part.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, that really brought down the whole fucking thing.
It spoiled the whole thing. Now, then the match itself, I agree with Holly. It was a good match.
Yeah.
It was a good match. Those two beat the fuck out of each other.
And that proves the point.
The punt.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the punt.
Talk about it.
If you go back and watch it in slow motion, it's the most solid connected punt I've seen in a good minute. But Randy falls back into the corner and says, "Oh, fuck."
Now, if you didn't notice, Cody has like a broken orbital bone.
Uh-huh.
I think that's where he got it.
His motherfucking face, dude.
It's raw. Which once again, proves the point. You didn't need Pat McAfee. No. You didn't need anybody. You needed no one.
This is the story 20 years in a fucking making. Why do you need a 5-second in the company dude to be a part of it? Why? So he could have time on Mania? Give him a fucking spot. Why do you have to be part of the match?
You could have had Pat McAfee versus iShow Speed.
I'd have been
with LA Knight as a special guest referee. There.
Why not?
I fixed the first match.
Done.
There you go.
Stupid. It was terrible. The whole night was fucking garbage. I enjoyed parts of it. I can't say it was all garbage.
Yes. Because that women's tag match was fantastic. The women did their thing.
Was it a WrestleMania?
Oh no, it was a really great episode of Raw.
Yeah. It was better than Anniversary Raw. Are you kidding?
Like, here's the thing, and I don't want to show any disrespect to any of the wrestlers because they did their thing.
Everybody performed well. Yes.
It wasn't them.
No.
It was just the lack of build.
Yes.
A lot of stories had to be redone. We weren't really sure what we were doing with women's tag. I don't know what shifted things from Drew and Cody versus Randy, Drew. I don't know what shifted. We know there was a whole lot of injuries involved in the Seth Rollins Braun Breaker match that should have been. Yep. Some shit was out of their control. But it didn't work for me as WrestleMania. If this was Backlash, maybe. If this was like fully loaded or whatever, over the edge, whatever other pay-per-view we're doing, great. Fantastic. Not WrestleMania.
No.
Not WrestleMania. Not WrestleMania right. Night 1.
No, night 2.
Night 2, though. Night 2, though. Night 2, though. 2 words. Oba. Femi. Kofi Kingston has been avenged. That's all I got to say about that match.
Oh, for sure.
Fun fact. You have to recognize the difference between the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight title. Not as it is today, particularly, but the importance of the WWE Championship as far as wrestling is concerned. Mm-hmm. To be the world champion, the world heavyweight champion, or the universal champion, whatever other championship we have, that's cool and all. We respect it the same way. But there's something about when the company gives you that belt. Right? When you have that belt, the one Cody currently has, the one that Austin carried, the one The Rock carried, the one Yokozuna carried, the one Bret Hart carried, the one Macho Man carried, when the one Kurt Angle carried, the one Cena carried, Punk carried. When you got that title, right? History lesson. There's only like 4 or 5 black men that's ever carried that championship.
Right.
The Rock, Kofi Kingston, Big E Langston, Bobby Lashley. I think that's it.
That's it.
Only 4. And the second half of that fact, all 4 of those men lost their championship at some point to Brock Lesnar. All 4. Interpret that data however you want. I have no official information beyond that point. Those were just facts that are facts. Now, does Kofi Kingston feel like he was avenged? Sure the fuck does. Says so on Twitter. He says so on Twitter. I have been avenged. Those were his exact words.
And quickly, I might add.
Yeah.
4 minutes and 46 seconds.
What, the Oba match?
Oba destroyed Brock Lesnar.
And
in under 5 minutes.
Wild.
First match of the night.
First match. That wasn't even on pay-per-view. That was on ESPN Prime, like proper. That was on ESPN proper.
5 minutes.
We locked up a little bit. There he goes. Back.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oba Femi, if you're not watching NXT is going to be on tonight at 8:00 on the CW. Oba won't be there. But if you're not watching NXT, you're missing those who are next.
Yes.
No pun intended. If you missed the last 2 years of Oba Femi,
You missed.
You've missed.
You
Like,
missed.
you need to go back and find that now. You can get it on the CW app.
Yeah.
You can go back and watch previous episodes of NXT. If you have a VPN or you're outside the United States, you can just watch it outside the US. Which, if you have a VPN, just say you're in Canada, and then go to Netflix, and everything's on Netflix.
Has the vault.
Has everything. All WWE stuff internationally is on Netflix.
Yep. So I love it. Unexpected getting smashed, right? But the ending. So do you want to talk about the ending?
It's all you.
Because the match was it wasn't 5 minutes, so it was fantastic. But holy shit, the end after the match was all said and done. Wrestlers, when they call it quits, they leave their gear in the middle of the ring. Typically, their boots, gloves if they wear. Taker left his hat,
his jacket, and boots.
So at the end of the match, Brock took off the UFC fighting gloves and his fucking shoes and left them in the middle of the ring. Not only did he do that, he also gave Paul Heyman the X.
He's like, I'm out. I'm done.
I'm done. This is real. This isn't a work. This is real.
There are still some people who are talking about there may be some work.
I don't think so.
I don't
think so. He cried.
Here's the kicker.
Legitimately cried.
There is a lot of. Here's a big problem with the IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community.
Yeah.
We start hearing rumors about this, that, and the third that's going to happen in the future, and we start believing that fact like we watched it yesterday.
Right.
We did the same thing about Jericho. Mm-hmm. Like, Jericho's totally coming back here in the Rumble. Like, nobody said that.
No, somebody just wanted it.
Yeah, everyone just wanted it. And then when it didn't happen, they were mad and disappointed. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't get mad because it didn't live up to your expectation from something you invented, right? Like, oh, I can't believe he went back to AEW. Did he ever leave? No one said he left. Like chill on that. Right. And so there's all this talk about, because SummerSlam is kind of like Brock's event. It's going to be in Minneapolis. They were saying that it was going to be Gunther versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and that's where the retirement was going to come from. But anybody say that for real? Might have been a thought, but you gotta take shit as it is. Like, you can't just be.
Brock Lesnar does not do anything that Brock Lesnar does not want to do.
Yeah.
So don't be saying that creative forced him to do this. No. He didn't want to go out by Goldberg. Or like Goldberg, rather. But from the ring get around. No,
Gunther.
He wanted to go out on his own terms, the way he wanted to. So what better way to leave at Mania after you got destroyed by the next big thing?
Exactly. Brock as a character is a mixed bag for me. Strictly as a character, is a mixed bag for me, because I remember 2001 when he came in, 2002 when he did the King of the Ring. They said that he won the King of the Ring so dominantly they stopped doing it. That was the rumor, because they didn't do it in 2003. He was like the last proper King of the Ring. His match with Eddie Guerrero at No Way Out 2004 is one of my favorite matches of all time.
Amazing.
But even UFC Brock was impressive.
Yeah. Look, I remember watching him in OVW.
Yeah.
And you knew then he was going to do big things.
He had to.
There was no question.
There's no way. Very few people with a physique like Brock, those big dudes, very few of them don't succeed. Right. I can think of two. Gene Snitsky and Lars Sullivan.
I hate that guy.
Sullivan?
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about it. But again, when we started doing part-time championship, it's like,
that
the
was when
Universal
you got
Champion.
annoyed by him.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, okay.
Right.
And then it just doesn't matter anymore. It's like, it's just not. So again, strictly as a character, Brock Lesnar is a mixed bag. Not adding any other factors to it. Brock Lesnar as a character solely.
Sure.
But his matches with The Rock was good. His match with Kurt Angle was great. I heard Brock in New Japan was fantastic.
Yep.
He's a former IWGP champion. But also one of the worst pro wrestling matches of all time, worst WrestleMania match of all time, in my personal opinion, was Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg.
Yes.
WrestleMania 20. That was a garbage ass match.
It was terrible. Terrible.
There's nothing redeemable about that match. Nothing. Because Austin was the referee, but we knew he was just there for that. We knew Lesnar was leaving because he was going to the NFL. We knew Goldberg was leaving. We had zero to invest in this match.
Nobody cared.
And then they don't touch for like 10 minutes after the bell. And that's literal. It's actually about like 7 or 8 minutes.
It's a good while.
Long time to sit and watch two dudes do nothing. And I'm not talking loud build-up face-off.
No.
I'm talking just like
waste of time.
The bell's rung. Like the bell's rung. Like it's not like we're doing the entrance still. The bell fucking. You know what? I digress. Point here is this match was incredible. Brock retiring, I think at this point for a multitude of reasons, probably best for everyone.
Yeah.
2 words. Ladder match.
It was amazing.
Probably match of the night.
Match of the night. Match
you could
of the
argue.
weekend,
You could argue with some stuff with the CM Punk and Roman Reigns, but bruh, this ladder match. I love a good ladder match.
Dude,
I love a good ladder match for the IC Championship. I love a good ladder match for the IC Championship at WrestleMania. And there have been many, and this lived up to every drop of hype.
This was the best. The best IC ladder match ever.
That's a lot. That's a stance.
Penta asked for it. It wasn't because the title got fucking relinquished or because 2 people thought it was theirs and we throw it up at the top of the ladder. No. Penta said, I'm the man. Let's go.
And retained. Walked in, walked out, IC champ. Settle Nieto. Gotta love it. Shout out to Javon Evans, who had a great
he should be the number 1 contender for the IC championship, in my opinion.
But he's not, and we're going to talk about that eventually. But it was Penta, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio who returned. JD McDonough. Jordan Devlin is what he was known as when he was in NXT UK.
Yes.
I think on the Indies. If you didn't, I said this a lot tonight. If you didn't watch, there's a lot of people who didn't watch NXT UK, and you missed a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who know it didn't exist.
And that's a damn shame. Go back. You want your assignment for tonight? Go find NXT UK. That's where you saw Walter. That's where you saw Pete Dunne. That's where you saw Tyler Bate. That's where you saw Rhea Ripley. A very young Tony Storm. Piper Niven. People don't know how good Piper Niven is.
Piper Niven is a beast.
You don't know how good Piper Niven is until you see her in NXT UK.
Beast.
Monster. Like, She's on par with Willow.
Yep.
As far as presentation, she's bubbly, she's smiley, but when that bell rings, she will ring your fucking bell.
Fuck
too.
you up.
She will fuck you up. I loved seeing. I think it was Piper Niven and Rhea Ripley had some large, like, good back and forths.
Yeah.
Those classic women's WWE matches. Mm-hmm. Those are good. Those are classics, man.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know, now you know. I mean,
now you do.
We're spending the game on it. But that's where you'll see Jordan Devlin. The Irish Ace has nothing to fuck with. And I wish he was still that Jordan Devlin that he was before. But JD McDonough's not far off.
No.
And I love seeing JD do his thing and be Jordan Devlin for just a little bit, right? That's, if you haven't noticed, it's one of the things they do with naming. They're going to change your name. They'll take the name you had, give it to your abbreviate, like in initials, and then give you a new last name. He was Jordan Devlin, so all of his gear has JD on it.
JD.
So JD.
Can't have spend money on new gear.
Right. And then what was it? Mateo. What are the letters? That was Cobb. Jeff Cobb. Is that Mateo from MFTs?
Yeah.
So yeah. But it's not going to be JC. What is his What is his name now?
I don't know.
If I learned how to spell Mateo. WWE NFTs members. Well, that's out of date. JC Mateo. Yeah, it is JC. So yeah, Jeff Cobb was his name. JD and JC. That's what threw me off. Yeah. It's JC Mateo because it was Jeff Cobb and then Mateo because Jesus wept. I don't know.
Why not?
I have no notes on this. Jordan Devlin is a fucking badass. He's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
And him as a heel character. Chef's kiss. Jordan Devlin's a heel. But he's up there where Dom is. I put him with Dom. I wouldn't quite put him with MJF. But if given the opportunity to stay Jordan Devlin and be the Irish Ace, he'd be comparable.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
He'd be comparable. Let Jordan Devlin come back somewhere else. You're going to see someone who's going to compete on par with MJF.
Yeah.
And everyone talks about his head being big. I don't see it, but that shouldn't be the conversation when I'm talking about Jordan Devlin. Jordan Devlin, put some respect on some JD McDonough.
Yeah.
But it was a fantastic IC title match.
It was.
We kind of talked about the Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley match. Copy paste the other women's title match. Copy paste.
It fucking just. It was good.
Fight. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I will say this, and this is like when you have like two women, right? A champion's defending their title. One person has a faction where there's two women in the group. The two women interfere, and the champion loses their title in the end. Which match was I describing?
Both.
The answer is yes. it was literally this. It was literally the same thing. Champion defends against challenger. One of them's in a faction that includes two other women. The two women interfere, and the champion loses their title in the end.
Yep.
That is Stephanie McCurr versus Liv Morgan. That is Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Now, I will say this. There's been a lot of talk, and this needs to be said. There's been a lot of talk about Jade Cargill. I said this when I was doing commentary on Blue Sky, that this has to be a showcase. Win or lose, this has to be a showcase for Jade Cargill. This is not her first WrestleMania. This is her first WrestleMania, I think, by herself defending her championship.
Yes.
And a chance to show off without someone like a Bianca Belair next to her.
Right.
Jade showed up. And I'm happy to see Jade show up.
Right.
Jade at least has now answered the question of, does she belong here? The answer is yes. Is she ready for this? Is she ready for this spotlight again? I don't know. But I can see where a lot more people have more respect for Jade Cargill after this match than they did when Jade walked in.
Yeah.
And I think she's deserving of that respect, including Kenny Omega, who caught her doing that one-winged angel. It was a good one-winged angel. There was a lot more fight out of Cargill, despite the interference. And I think that Cargill walked out without her championship, but with a lot more people's respect. And that's deserved. Any thoughts on the match?
No, you hit it right there. Look, again, carbon copy of the other women's championship match, but the storytelling was there. You had your good guy versus bad guy. Hell, Rhea came out in white gear to just show that she was the face and not the heel.
It was clean gear, too. It was clean.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Clean gear.
I agree with my wife. I dig the black and purple better. But the white was dope.
The white was good.
The match, it was what it was. I'm excited to see what they do with Rhea now, especially with the EO aspect. Yeah, it was good.
It was good. Now, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams. I'm going to be salty. Because this should have been the spot where we would have had a Carmelo Hayes. But I ain't mad at Trick winning the United States Championship.
The match was fire.
It was. Sammy's good. Trick is good. And if Trick's going to have a WrestleMania moment, someone's going to assist him and carry him and keep him on track. Sami Zayn.
Sami put him over, and it was fantastic.
It was. I still think this should have been a spot somewhere.
I know you're salty on the mellow aspect, but Trick brought it.
He did.
Like you talked about earlier, you showcased the fuck out of new talent coming up from NXT, the whole weekend. Trick fucking brought it.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn is a champion. We've talked about champions before. Sami Zayn, mid-card, fucking heavyweight champion. He's a champion. Trick Williams beat the hell out of Sami Zayn for that title this weekend.
Yeah.
So
you
could be salty. You could be salty till tomorrow. You could be salty till next month. End of the day, it was an epic match, and now Trick Williams is your new U.S. champion.
Two things can be true at the same time. All right. Am I salty that Carmelo Hayes did not get his WrestleMania moment at all?
Yes.
I'm so salty.
Yes.
So salty. Did Trick Williams deserve the WrestleMania moment that he got? Abso-fucking-lutely, no question.
Yeah.
Trick Williams, when you watch him go from being Carmelo's lackey, and he's just like literally the ad-lib guy, the guy carrying Melo's bag.
He was this hype man.
He was this hype man. And that was it.
He was this hype man.
But when Melo left and it was Trick on his own, boy, is Trick take that opportunity and fucking run.
Right.
Usain Bolt was just like, damn.
Get that opportunity, man. Grab hold and ride it out.
And he rode the fuck out of that opportunity.
Fucking killed it, dude.
Has been, will continue, and I will say within 2 years, and it won't take 2 years, that's a world champion right there.
Absolutely. No question.
Does TNA world title count? It does, but that's not what I'm talking about. He will hold one of
This
WWE's
company.
world titles.
This
He
company.
will hold one of those two, and I am not going to lie. I don't know if he's going to hold it long enough for this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But Cody Rhodes versus Trick Williams.
That would be fantastic.
For Trick to win the belt off Cody.
Epic.
That will be what cements Trick Williams in the beginning of what will be his Hall of Fame career.
Absolutely. No question.
Now, I'm going to say this. Do I think it should have been Trick Mello for the title? No. No, I don't. I don't. I agree that having the Trick Mello one-on-one, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Storytelling-wise, we're not there yet.
No, give it a build-up.
Now, could you have done the triple threat with Sammy?
Sure.
All right. I like that. Could you have made it a 4-way with LA Knight? A better place to put LA Knight instead of that bullshit tag match at the beginning of that one.
Yes.
Sure.
But
sure.
I don't want LA Knight on a mid-card fucking belt right
Neither
now.
do I. Neither do I. So we've just been filling in the spot. I have zero complaint about Trick winning. I just feel like Mello has worked hard enough to earn the Mania moment.
Oh, no question. No question.
That's it.
Yeah, good alternative.
Yeah. I'm not ready for Trick Mello on the main roster yet. We're not there yet.
Mm-mm.
I think we have to rehash it.
I
think this is a good beginning for that because now that Trick is the champion,
Mello's got something to chase.
He's got something to chase, and I want him to go for a contendership. I want him to fail. I want him to get screwed. In fact, I want Mello to face, I don't know, Dragunov, and I want him to get screwed by Sami Zayn. I want the Mello Sami Zayn feud first, while Trick goes and does, I don't know, something else with the U.S. title.
Right.
Then we come back to the United States Championship match between the two.
I like it.
I'm perfectly fine with the fact that they haven't touched. It's not because I wanted to see Trick Mello.
Right.
But I want to recognize Carmelo for the work that he's been doing. And I think this was an opportunity to highlight that. And it was bypassed.
Yeah.
Speaking of someone else doing great work, fucking Dom Mysterio.
Dude.
Best heel, one of the best heels in the game. Top 5.
I love it because if you've been watching product for long enough, you can remember the days where Dom was this cute-faced little boy being thought about between his dad and his other dad, Eddie Guerrero.
One of the best storylines that ever happened.
I fucking loved it. Now you've got this kid. He's 25. The AAA mega champion. He was carrying the IC title like it was a heavyweight championship.
Sure the fuck was.
And last night, or 2 nights ago, with the Demon, dude, the whole story was great. You know, the build-up was fantastic. And then the last minute, oh, by the way, it's not Finn. It's the Demon.
It's the Demon.
And then day of fight. Oh, by the way, it's not going to be a regular match. It's a street fight.
And it was good. It was so good. Finn and Dom.
The best that Dom's looked in a minute. It was the absolute best Demon we've seen
in a while. I'm really upset about watching the Demon lose to Tribal Chief Roman.
Yes,
that hurt. But this brought back some of the faith. That's the next. This is the next podcast, Cooking Dinner with Moon and Joker.
Right.
Demon tore it up.
Finn's
back to his winning ways.
I mean, even watching Finn as Finn last night on Raw,
Yeah,
you can see the difference in style, which I
yeah,
love.
love that
And
attention to detail.
he has preached about the gimmick, how he loves the gimmick. He just doesn't want it to be all the time because
Right.
otherwise it's not fun.
Exactly.
And this weekend, that was fun.
So much fun.
That was fun.
So good. If you're still here, there's at least 4 of y'all that are still hanging out. The 4 of y'all are like killing it. I love y'all. Thank you for sticking around. I told y'all it was going to be a minute. This was a lot to talk about. It was a Hall of Fame, 2 nights of WrestleMania, and we still got Raw. Raw's not going to take as long, I promise.
No.
But great match, worth going back and seeing. Shout out to Finn bringing back the Demon in a winning effort. Shout out to Dom for just really being an underrated heel. I still feel like he's underrated.
Oh, absolutely. He's doing a great job as a heel. He's still playing the deadbeat dad game with Ray, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And he's still making people question whether or not he's worthy of the Mysterio name. So there you go.
I think he absolutely is. I don't think that anyone can. I don't think anyone can replace Rey Mysterio Jr.
No.
But if you want someone who can carve a niche in that same mountain, specifically for Dom, Dom's done it. He's done it.
Yeah.
Done it and is continuing to do so.
Yeah.
Full shout out to Dom. Main event. CM Punk defending the World Heavyweight Championship against the Tribal Chief. OTC, baby. I mean, y'all saw it. It's right up here. Hold on.
Dude, it was fantastic. I'm a huge Punk fan. And I'm a big Roman fan. But I got to tell you that I was nervous because we had talked about on the championship episode about part-time champs.
Yeah.
And I hope that he sticks to his word when he said in the post-show that I'm going to be here all summer, no part-time. Get ready to see me.
He was here on Raw. He's talking about being at Raw next week. So far, that's what we're getting. I'm cool with it. And like I said, Roman winning, Imaginarium. I'm going to have to bring the Ulafala back. I'm going to have to bring my world title back. I'm gonna have to pack them. Also,
this guy.
I got a surprise T-shirt. I love this. It hasn't come in yet, so I can't have it on the show just yet. But James Sabata, you're gonna love this shirt. You're gonna love this shirt. You know the shirt already. James already knows the shirt. It was a great match. It was a caliber of match worthy of the main event night 2. To close out the entire thing. Yeah.
To throw out some old shit from my man JR. Slobber knocker, baby.
Absolute slobber knocker.
Fucking slobber knocker. It was a great match. It had everything you wanted. They beat each other up.
Pillar.
There's no question that in real life, these two hate each other. They hate each other so much that they work well together in the ring. They're professionals before anything.
And you know what? I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with it. I'm not the kind of person that like believes in a whole lot of backstage rivalries and such.
Them two fucking hate each other.
But if that's the case, I'm here for it.
I think they really do. I don't think it's a work. I think it's a straight shoot. They do not like each other. And
who am I to complain at this point?
In their promos,
I can't complain at this point.
Shooting from the hip, and they're talking about personal stuff.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm for it.
The match was, look, build up for Mania was kind of shit.
Not kind of. Absolutely.
This match delivered.
Yeah.
It delivered. And to have Roman as your new heavyweight champion, come on.
Yeah. This was the kind of match that could be studied just by itself. The timing, the pulling from real shit. It's great. I mean, I already know what else to say.
All the way to the end.
Yeah.
Even the finish, you weren't sure who was winning.
No, not a clue.
It was that good of a fucking throwdown.
And the drama at the very end, where GTS falls off the ropes, Roman lands in a position for another GTS, Punk stands and collapses. The drama.
It's fantastic.
The in-ring. When we talk about in-ring storytelling, that is it.
Hands down. Fantastic. You couldn't have done it better.
Couldn't. And he held him for literally the right amount of time.
Yes.
There is no millisecond, nothing that you could have done. It was the absolute perfect, it was flawless timing. It is contender for match of the year.
100%.
If someone told me that was their favorite WrestleMania match of all time, I will not argue with them.
No.
I'm not going to agree. I'm not going to agree.
No, but if you feel that way, it's argument. You can argument. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a legit claim to that being one of the best WrestleMania moments.
Absolutely.
Matches of all time. There is claim to that. I'll sit that down. I'll have to arrange that later. That's Mania, people.
Mania.
Overall, I'd say the show B-. I think Pat McAfee specifically, but night one brought it down overall. Again, I don't think anyone did bad in their matches. I wouldn't say there was any inherent bad matches, but there was no energy, no nothing. You know what I mean? It
was like regular TV.
It felt stale. Night one felt. I don't know if that was just the vibe. I don't know because it was night one. I don't know if night two felt better because it was night two. We were done with night one. And our bar was low. I don't know. But night two killed it.
Yeah.
And that brought it up at least enough to go just above average. I call it B-. What do you got?
I agree. You take away the McAfee shit. You get rid of the overabundance of commercial time. I probably give it a hard B-, close to a C.
Yeah.
Had Sunday night not picked it up, probably a C.
Yeah.
It was a good Mania. Did I have fun? Did I enjoy it? Yes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, come on. There's other extra shit that shouldn't be there.
If I was watching this at home, I'd be straight.
Yeah.
If I had paid
for a ticket,
paid $1,000 for that,
no.
Excuse me, $2,000 for that.
There's no fucking way.
No
way. No.
$10,000.
$10,000 for 2 nights. That's the combo ticket for front row. $10,000.
No, I gotta fought somebody. I'm about to be a WrestleMania match. I'm about to be a WrestleMania match with everybody.
My moment. You watch.
Everybody. I'm gonna have my moment in the crowd, have my moment in the ring illegally, and have my moment in jail. That's
come and get me.
Yeah, because I'm just we're making phone calls. We're making phone calls.
B- at best.
And I think if it wasn't for the commercials to throw us out of the vibe, because that's the thing, like I watched it and I had moments where it's like just a break, commercial, and we'll be right back or whatever. And then it comes back to a WWE commercial that has like a wrestler in it, and then it carries on. And if it wasn't so much of that taking me out of it,
yeah,
like the only ads you should have during a WrestleMania should be promoting the next match, like the next event.
Backlash.
Yeah,
or
promote
Raw.
Backlash, promote Raw.
Talk about Raw.
Talk about WWE Shop.
SummerSlam.
Something WWE related.
Yeah.
Promote yourself.
Yeah, you've got enough fucking advertisements everywhere else, and your ticket prices are outrageous.
And
it boils, the commercials.
And it boils down to WWE. It's no longer a family company.
No.
And the focus is not us.
No, it's the dollar.
It's I can get this money from Netflix. I can get this money from Ram Trucks. I can get this money from Cricket Wireless. I can get this money from Credit One Bank. I can get this money from, and it no longer matters to us because that's the focus of TKO, and TKO just wants the money.
That's it.
Be mad if you want to be mad, but you can be mad over there.
There you go. Raw After Mania.
The Raw After Mania. The ruler has arrived.
Oh, bah.
That's it. Full entrance, and all he said. First of all, full entrance. Homie walks out clean as fuck. Just clean.
Got the best tight fucking drip.
I always said, this is what I was saying, and Nash can vouch for this because he'd be in commentary with me. I've always said Oba Femi is what a big man wrestler should be.
Yes. Point
blank period, ground up, like you just bought all the top tier stuff and create a wrestler mode. It's Oba Femi.
Yep.
Not only does he has the size and the look, he has the swagger. He's got the aura, whatever the kids say nowadays. He's that dude. That little
the Oba strut.
He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm gonna look good doing.
I'm gonna beat somebody's ass. Here it comes.
Right.
Beat somebody's ass.
It's just, it's just, and all he said, whole promo, full entrance, and all he said was, "The ruler has arrived." Literal mic drop,
and walked out,
and then walks off. That
was it.
Because that's all Oba Femi needed to fucking say.
Didn't need nothing else to do.
When we say some things you can just do very simply, call it and walk away, you don't need any extra spice. That's what we fucking mean.
He just
anything more than that.
Brock Lesnar. He just smashed the Beast.
He just retired the Beast.
He doesn't have to say anything.
That was it. The ruler has arrived. I'm out.
He could have just stood there. I'm Oba Femi, motherfucker. What are you gonna do? Who's next?
You know what? Now that you said that, I agree with you 100%. Oba Femi could have walked out, stood there in front of the camera, winked, and walked out. Said nothing, and the crowd would have blown up.
Pop for days.
We'd still be talking about it as the greatest moment on Raw because he walked out and winked. Don't think Oba Femi could walk up to the camera and then walk out? Oba Femi can fucking do that because he's Oba fucking Femi. Love it. I mean, just what else is there to say?
That's how he did.
I mean, they're with us. They know how it is. They know what's up.
Yep.
Matter of fact, right there. That's it. That's the statement. Oba is an entrance. He's fucking Oba Femi. And if you're trying to figure out why everyone is so hyped on Oba, this guy that just showed up, you missed NXT.
Yeah, because he just showed up.
No, you missed Javon Evans, Trick Williams, and Oba Femi. You missed that series of matches amongst the three of them.
Yeah, that's all.
All three are on. They got rockets, homie. They've got rockets. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what else to say about that. There's nothing else to say about that. We're moving right on. Oscar calls out EO. Rhea's with EO. We have a EO Sky Rhea Ripley versus Kabuki Warriors match. I don't remember who won. It was fine. Any comments about that?
It was a good match. It was just a filler.
Yeah,
just to build up,
to see Rhea and Io again, to
Yeah.
excuse to put Rhea on Raw, because mind you, Rhea was on Raw until she won those SmackDown Women's
and now
title.
she's going to be on SmackDown.
So it's
Right. It was a good buy.
One of how many people? I think 2 debuts were on Raw.
Yep.
The first being Ethan
Page. All ego, baby.
The amount of times I walk around going, ego. I fucking love Ethan Page. It was a good
match. And I'm glad that he got the win.
Yes. So he's number 1 contender
the
for the IC title.
Yes. The after match interaction. Fantastic.
He's Ethan Page. Go back and see Ethan Page in NXT. Go back and see Ethan Page in AEW. Go back and see Ethan Page as part of the North in TNA. Yeah. Go back and watch Ethan Page. Again, you cannot be a one company wrestling fan.
No.
You can be a fan of that show and that company. Sure, it's fine.
Expand your horizon, please.
You really should, because you're missing out on so much.
Yep.
Not only is there just so much wrestling, because there is so much wrestling.
So much.
But you lose some of it. The energy between Ethan Page and Javon Evans. If you didn't know they had a storyline where Javon Evans got his jaw broke by Ethan Page,
you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it.
Right. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, this is something new. No.
You know an example? No. There was an example when Cope was Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge, was doing a match in AEW. He was doing like an open challenge thing. I think he was TNT champion.
Yeah.
And then the only word you hear is always ready.
Yep.
And then he just shows up. He pops out. It's Matt Cardona. Now everyone's like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Why is everyone tripping? Because it's Matt Cardona? No. Because of the history that Edge has with Matt Cardona.
With him.
He was an Edge head. I never can remember the name when I need it. Matt Cardona and the other Edge head. He's in the system now. And I can't remember his name.
I don't either.
Right? Exactly. But that was the history that Brian Myers, thank you. Because I knew he was in the system now in TNA. But that's the history that they have. So when you see Brian Myers and Matt Cardona, boom, history. Yep. You got to watch more than one company. When you see Matt Cardona fighting Edge, boom, history. You got to be more involved. I mean, and again, you can be a big AEW fan, but you got to love Ring of Honor. You got to love TNA. You got to watch New Japan.
New Japan.
I don't expect you to sit down and watch all this stuff every week. It's hard.
No, but watch what you can, because there is. Yeah. Then you get into Lucha. You got several Lucha companies now. Then you've got your indies. You know, Juggalo Wrestling. Come on.
Juggalo Wrestling. Mystery Wrestling.
I started watching.
I'm gonna let you all know. Thanks, James Sabata, for putting me on to Mystery Wrestling.
God, dude.
If you're not
fell down such a rabbit hole,
right? Because it's like 20 something episodes, and you're like there all day.
Great.
Listen,
that's a whole other show.
That is a show. We will do that show.
A whole show.
I have every intention to do a show about Mystery Wrestling.
The whole show
by itself. So trust me, if you've been here for the last 2.5 hours, I warned you it's going to be a long live show. The regular show is not going to be this long. I promise. The regular episodes won't be this long, but this one was. And if you're to prepare yourself for what will be a great episode, I don't know if I can get James Sabata to join me on this one, but if I can, I will. Watch Mystery Wrestling. Just find it. You'll find it. You'll know it when you find it. It's Evil Uno.
Oh my God.
The commentary by itself. If you watched none of the matches and had no idea what was happening in the ring, and you just listened to commentary, it's so
by itself.
Good. Evil Uno and Dalton Castle.
Fantastic.
Evil Uno and Nyla Rose. I love Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose is fantastic. Fucking love Nyla. I digress.
Whole show.
It's gonna be. That one might be long. I don't know what to tell you. That's mystery wrestling. That's the whole thing. But my whole point here is watch more than just one thing.
Yeah.
Don't just watch AEW. Don't just watch WWE. Watch
other products.
Wrestling. Watch wrestling. Yep. Ethan Page on Raw. CM Punk addressed the crowd. He has a face-to-face interaction with Cody. I thought Cody was going to drop the belt to Punk. They set this up so good.
I did too.
We know Cody's actually hurt. Like, he's legit hurt. And they're not 100% sure how long he might be out. Right. We don't know about Cody right now. Cody is genuinely hurt with his eye. And he may not be able to legitimately be the champion. So when CM Punk came out, one of the rumors were CM Punk's going to drop the belt at WrestleMania and take some time off. So what does he do? He comes out on Raw and he says, I'm not taking a vacation. I'm going to stay ready because you never know when a championship opportunity might just fall in my lap. Insert Cody's music. And I'm like, oh shit.
Here it comes.
Oh shit. This is
the sky right now.
You can ask Nash, and I'm throwing everything to him because he was there he was there with me. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this about to happen? Is Cody about to give the belt to Punk? I legit thought it was happening.
I did too.
But it didn't.
No.
Punk's just like, just letting you know, I'ma stay ready. And then Cody's like, you just tell me when.
Just tell me when.
Tell me when. And I'm just like,
let's go.
That's what we're doing. Okay. So again, when we say ignore the extra shit, when I say ignore the people in the dirt sheets, don't always believe what you hear. Because we thought Roman was going to be part-time. We thought CM Punk was going to be going on vacation for a couple months. We thought Cody was dropping the belt tonight. All was wrong.
All was wrong. So yeah.
It would have been a hell of a move, though.
Oh, for sure.
If he had said so, and kudos to them, because they knew we thought that.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that that's what we thought was about to happen.
The ones paying attention, sure.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Fish, hook. I'm done.
We fell for the whole thing.
You got me.
We got worked. We got worked. I got worked. I'm not ashamed. I got worked.
Mark
got us. Which means they're doing their job. Because people who pay attention to wrestling as much as we do, we see this, we start looking through the lines and trying to read between the spaces. And when you can fool us, I'm not going to say I'm pro wrestling genius and nothing like that, but I know a little bit. And
I can call them.
I've done it. We've done it.
Just
what were we watching? What were we watching when we did it?
This last week? Was it Raw?
I think it was. We called the whole finish.
I called everything.
No, no, it was AEW. It was Dynamite. It was Dynamite. We called the whole finish from the jump. The whole finish from the jump. We called the whole thing. With MJF, Darby, the way the first promo was going to go, the way the finish was going to go, we called boom, 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 boom. Just check the shit off that we said.
I'm ready for my job. Hire me for
creatively. Exactly. We're ready. We were right. All bringing that up for the point, we got worked.
Yeah, totally. Got worked.
So they know what we're thinking. They're controlling our narrative, and I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
They did it,
and that's how they should have. It's how it works.
It's a good spot.
It was. Finn Balor, JD McDonough call each other out. They have a match later on. Finn Balor wins. There's a package about Brock Lesnar. The Visions in the Ring, Breaker returns, and the Street Profits return.
Yep. As faces.
They're going after the tag champs. They're going after the tag champs. So I'm hoping to see the Vision drop the belts to the Street Profits.
Yeah.
I need that. I need. We want the smoke.
Yes, basically. I want baby face Profits. I do not like heel Profits.
No, I don't either. I love the Profits, period. But babyface Profits versus heel Profits, I pick babyface Profits all day. If we can find a way to get like tweener Profits, tweener Profits is the best Profits. If it's like literally just a matter of who they're facing, we're just badasses. We're gonna fuck you up no matter who you are. Mm-hmm. We'll fuck up your favorites. We'll fuck up your enemy. We don't give a fuck.
Right.
We're the fucking Street Profits. I want those. That's the next level for the Profits. Mm-hmm. That's what I want out of Dawkins and Ford.
That'd be nice.
Liv Morgan in the Judgment Day, enter Sol Ruka. Sol has a match against Liv Morgan, non-title.
Thanks, Dale.
Liv wins, and Victor comes out and faces off with the champ.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure if I read her lips correct, she challenged for Backlash, so she's already implementing her rematch clause.
I think so, and I'm here for every drop of that.
Absolutely,
because Sol Ruka. Listen, I talk about the best this and the best that.
Right.
Best finisher in pro wrestling right now. Soul Snatcher.
I love it.
Number 2 is not close. Closest number 2 is the RKO.
Mm-hmm.
And the Soul Snatcher. Do I think the Soul Snatcher is better than the RKO? Yes.
Really?
I do. Is it as easy to implement? No. Because Randy can do the RKO from the center of the ring.
But see, if you're going to go that way, I like the OG cutter. Javon's fucking dude, come on. Pinpoint.
I love a good cutter. Personally, I love a good cutter. Rope. I don't care who does it. I love a good cutter. OG cutter, Cody cutter, Diamond cutter, the RKO, Soul Snatcher, Twist of Fate, Twisted Grin. I love a good cutter.
Good cutter.
I love a good cutter.
Yep.
So I don't care. Like a good cutter is a good cutter. I'm in. Do I think the Soul Snatcher is better than the RKO? Yes, I do. It's got more flair. It's got more finesse. It's got a level of complexity to it. I guess this is where I'll accept an argument. Where Randy Orton has that simplicity. Mm-hmm. It's just hit it.
Right.
Soul's got this bit of extra athleticism and flair to it that makes it just like a visual spectacle.
Well, she's a spectacle on her own. You know, you've got this surfer chick that has that body that's a high flyer. She's strong as shit.
She is.
She's fast.
Check.
So yeah, the finesse just kind of flows in and it's there anyway. So yeah. We can't.
Now again, a lot of people judge finishers based on who you can do the move on. Can you do it on a small wrestler, a big wrestler? Mm-hmm. Can you hit the Big Show with the RKO? Sure can.
Yep.
Can you do the Stone Cold Stunner on the Big Show? You sure fucking can. We've seen it. Now, Stunner, also considered a cutter. A move like the F5, right? You can't, unless you're Brock Lesnar, you can't do an F5 on just anybody.
Oh, no.
Right? Like Zarya. Zarya uses the F5. She can't do the F5 on everybody.
No.
We can point out some names. Jessica Havoc from TNA, you're not doing an F5 on her. No. I'm cash apping somebody if she does. Awesome Kong, Awesome
Nope.
Kong, you're not doing an F5 on Awesome Kong.
Nope.
Now, can you do a Soul Snatcher on Awesome Kong? Sure the fuck can. Can you do a Soul Snatcher on Disco Havoc? You sure the fuck can. Shout out to Rosemary and TNA for no other reason than I'm a big fan. Yeah, there you go. And I appreciate that. Like, I know it's a stance. It's a stance. Soul Snatcher over RKO. Mind you, RKO was number one until the Soul Snatcher. And of course, it has to be another cutter that it's the best move.
Yeah. And like Zimmer just said, she's an athlete, bar none.
Yeah.
Bar none.
That's period.
Superb athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah. No question.
I don't know exactly how tall Holly is. Holly's tall. Holly's like a good solid 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
I'd like to. I kind of want to see Zarya do an F5 on Holly. I would. I'd pay good money for that.
Huh.
I mean, you know what? I'm here for it because I like Zarya. I like Zarya. She did show up on Raw in the match with Soul, but she's got a match against Soul tonight in like an hour or so.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know what? I would love to see those matches. Kong's not wrestling anymore, I don't think, but I don't know where Havoc's been lately. But I would love to see Zarya versus Havoc is a match you don't know you want to see until after you've seen it.
All right.
You don't know how badly you'll need it, like, because they have very similar looks and attitudes. Definitely a match that she's 6'1". Holly's tall chick. And she's bad at it. So I love it. I love it. But yeah, the only other thing, do you have anything else you want to throw in there before we get to the final segment? Because that's all that's left.
That's it.
That's it. You have Roman coming out, and this is a pretty significant moment. Roman comes out as champion. He comes out with the Usos.
Yep.
And
pulled them from Gorilla.
Yeah. And
so it wasn't that they had already planned. He pulled them from Gorilla to take them with him.
And he's like, listen, guys, I miss this.
Yep.
I miss us.
So
I don't need you to serve me.
No, just be with me.
I just need you to ride with me.
Yep.
So Roman's, and then of course the first thing you see is Jimmy.
Threw it up. Put that one up in there, boy.
And right as Jay was starting to throw his one up, Jacob Fatu.
Fatu's music.
Fatu. Like, that shit will get you hyped. Like, let me tell you something.
Nothing like a good family feud.
This Bloodline theme music thing. Let me just throw this out here real quick. Bloodline theme music. Jimmy's music will get you hype.
Mm-hmm.
Jay's music will get you hype.
Mm-hmm.
Old Uso music will get you hype.
Mm-hmm.
Quit fucking with it. Roman's music will get you hype. And Solo's music is one of my favorite hype songs.
Yes.
There are times Solo's music, I will play that shit in the morning to get out of bed. That's a dope ass hype song. And Jacob Fatu, Jacob's music.
Yeah.
Jacob's music is right up there. This, whatever they got, whoever's fucking with the Samoans music.
Stop.
Like, I commend them for making it, but quit fucking up the Usos tag team theme song.
Right.
Quit trying to redo main event-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jay's music. Let it be. Jimmy's music is different. It's cool. Go back. What you had worked.
Day one-ish was awesome.
I get it. You want that? Def Rebel wants the. I get it. That was a CFL money song. That Def Rebel wants to do it. Quit. Stop it. Just fucking stop it. Stop. If Bianca can still use hers, the Usos can still use theirs. And I swear to God, if y'all fuck with Bianca's music, she's on her own against the wall. Leave it alone, okay? Leave the music alone. Quit fucking with the Usos theme song. Anyway, Jacob Fatu comes out, and Roman's like, "You're only out here for one of two reasons. You're either here to acknowledge me," and Jacob's like, "Nah, fuck that. That ain't it."
Right.
And I honestly thought that what it was. I thought Jacob was joining the crew. But Jacob's like, "Nah, man.
I'm not the one.
I don't want that title. I need that title.
Give me that shit."
He's like, "I'm going to tell you now. I'm all gas, no brakes with it.
No brakes.
You know what I mean? I'm coming for it.
I'm going to run over him.
And I'm in.
He's going to run right over him.
I'm in.
I can see it.
I'm not mad. I would expect that. Well, they got it lined up for Backlash.
Yeah, but I think something bad is gonna happen. It ain't gonna.
Yeah, no, Jacob's not winning at Backlash. Hear from us. Jacob's not winning at Backlash. He shouldn't win at Backlash.
No,
that diminishes Roman.
Build story. Give me something.
Yeah.
Give me the meat.
Yeah. See, I think it's the right move. I think it's the right call. Because you don't necessarily want to just take all the Samoans and just group them together and like, well, put them all back together.
No, because then you're going back to the original story of the bloodline from,
and that's fine.
But don't make it stale.
We've done that chapter already. This is different. This is new. Right. We got Jacob on his own saying, "Nah, I want to be world champion. I'm coming. Right. I'm coming for it. I need you to know I'm coming for it."
It's not a question.
Nah,
I'm coming.
It's not a matter of if, it's when.
It's
when, and I'm on board. I'm on board.
Yeah.
Give me Jacob Fatu as WWE champion, world heavyweight champion.
World heavyweight.
Yes. Give me Jacob Fatu as world heavyweight champion. Because I'm telling you, you put a belt on that. You put a belt on him.
Fire.
He's going to eat the roster alive.
Absolutely. They're done.
It's over.
Done.
Kill the show. That's it. Game over.
Bye.
Just saying it right here. Just bam. He will change the game.
He is a game changer. He is already on his own. He already is a game changer.
And him as world champion, top of the bar, like
putting him on his own the way it should be. He is a game changer on his own. Yeah, exactly. No question.
That's it. Like I said, you could put the world title on Jacob Fatu and stop Raw. Like, just send everybody to SmackDown. Better luck over there with Cody. You're not taking this belt. You're not, without shenanigans, you're not taking this belt. And I want you to give him the belt, not right away. Give him the belt. Give him a good reign.
Good run. Give him a good run.
Good run.
Yeah.
6 months minimum.
No, yeah. Nothing less.
Minimum.
Nothing less. No.
Minimum. Unless you want to, like, give it to him and then have him drop it under some shenanigans, get it right back so we can start bumping the number of titles if you want to do that. But he's going to be hungry. And I don't want to be that dude in front of Jacob Fatu when he's hungry. And I don't care what the fuck he's hungry for.
Yeah.
Let Drew come, because he already took Drew out once.
Yep.
Let him. And I'm here for it. I'm here for every drop of it.
Yeah.
I'm here for every drop of it. And that, as we approach the 3-hour mark, that's WrestleMania weekend.
Fantastic.
Mind you, we did 2 nights of WrestleMania, a whole ass Hall of Fame, and a whole ass Monday Night Raw.
And
it was going to be a long show. We were talking. Would we have done the show justice if we did it in 45 minutes? We would just ran off. Okay, this person won. That person won. Good match. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's fine.
This fine. That's what you. We're not doing that. That's not what this show's going to be. I will say, do know that your regular episode of Moon Eagles Wrestling is not.
It's not going to be 3 hours long.
we've got shit to do. I'm sure my dinner is cold already. It's fine. But again, take the time to like and subscribe and do the things that YouTube tells you to do. If you're watching this on, and then just kind of gauge at it, if you're watching this on Moon Media, feel free to subscribe to that channel also. I've got a bunch of other stuff, but it won't be wrestling related. But go over to Moon Eagles Wrestling, that YouTube channel, and subscribe to that. Get your notifications on so you know when we are going to be posting episodes. They're not all going to be live. We might throw some live ones in here every once in a while, but we're going to throw we've got some really fantastic ideas for some future episodes.
Good shows coming up.
I can't wait to record those. You're going to want to break from us for the last 3 hours. But I think it was a good show. Everyone so far seems to enjoy themselves. I really, really appreciate all the help and longevity that you've had to endure. And I'm waiting to hear back to whatever happens from this. I don't know what it'll have to be, but I'm down. Whatever it is, give me time and place. I'm in.
Bring it on, Maverick.
Bring it on, homie. Because trust me, I've been waiting. I've been waiting. And I know it probably isn't going to go my way.
But hey, at least you'll try.
But I'm gonna be in that. I'm gonna be metaphorically in that ring. I'm gonna go toe to toe. I got it.
I'm there for it.
I'm in. But yeah, that's the show. That's it. Do the things where you have to do. Do you want to give any like final thoughts on either a Mania weekend, on Raw, on being the new co-host of Moon Eagles Wrestling?
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight. It was fun. It was a good weekend of wrestling, and I'm glad we got to talk about it. Like we said, we got a lot of show ideas lined up and a lot of wrestling to talk about. So I'm here for it. I'm ready for it, and I hope the world is ready to listen to our jackasses talk about fucking wrestling, man.
It's gonna be a fun time, though. It's gonna be a great time.
So yeah, but thank you again for the opportunity, and I'm excited for what we've got coming up.
Yeah, this is your show too, now, man. So we're in it, and like I said, we've talked, and he's already got some great ideas for some shows. We talked about a couple of them during this one, so you got a little extra knowledge that other people don't got. Those are some exclusives. I don't know how to close the show. I'm the Moon. That's Joker. This is Moon Equals Wrestling. Call it a day.